Some said I wasn't going to show up. So I showed up to the showdown that showed up to showdown for all the crowd. Who's introing today? Yes, you intro.
Sure. Everybody's levels are good. We're getting picked up.
Are we
Yeah,
good to go?
everybody's good. Everybody cool?
It is time for ArmedMojo and Friends.
It is time for the podcast. Easy there.
What are you doing? How do you know that this will not be right?
How do you know? Is this the way?
No, it's these.
Will you be playing Overwatch all night?
Well, no, just pinch like you did.
Will you be playing the Overwatch tonight?
Are you going to freeze?
No. Count Chocula.
Yeah,
Are you already streaming?
yeah, it's going.
All right.
So we're doing the intro.
More music.
You
All right,
can
Alright,
go ahead and believe
Yeah.
it. Go ahead.
We gotta.
Do what you got.
Everybody mute shit.
Fellowship 20. Don't forget. At the Fellowship.
So yeah, we're good. We're already starting. We're live.
Yeah, we're good.
What's up, guys, and welcome to ArmedMojo and Friends. Be sure to check out our Twitter page, the Fellowship 20. We're coming back again this week with me, Oblivion, ArmedMojo, and Raging Machine, and what is it? 9 Gates to Hell.
Yeah, man.
9 Gates to Hell as well, our official 4th member. So this week, I guess our topic is gonna be Ready Player One, and I guess be advised there are gonna be spoilers within this podcast.
Huge spoilers if nobody's seen it.
So we are gonna do spoilers.
Yeah, we have to do
We
spoilers.
have to. I mean, we're talking
We
about
have
the
to.
movie itself. It's a great movie. Yeah. Spoilers are advised. You have been
Yeah.
warned.
Or have they?
I
Well,
think they
hopefully-
just did.
Yeah, they have just now. They haven't seen it.
So pretty much, what do you guys think overall? The overall movie. What did you think about it?
Well, before we dive into who we got playing today, who's
Oh,
streaming today?
our
Yeah, our
Our
special guest player today.
we changed it up for Overwatch this week. We're trying out a new player, or actually 2 new players. Well, it's Saberwolf. Saberwolf is his gamer tag,
Yeah, Saberwolf.
and I guess
Omat.
and Sizzler at some point is gonna jump in and help
He'll
him
jump
out.
in, but he won't be on stream, but he'll be playing through as a
As a teammate.
as a teammate. So yeah.
We're using the buddy system.
Because nobody can win by themselves.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do more teams as we progress. Especially with Fortnite, it's kind of tough with just single players.
All right, so let's dive into this. What is it? What is it called? What's the movie's called?
Ready Player One.
Ready Player. What do you guys think about it?
Well,
What's your thoughts?
What was you guys' initial thoughts? Like, I guess when the trailers came out, those of us who saw the trailers.
I had only seen the trailer maybe 2, maybe 3 times.
What was your initial reaction to it?
I kind of read a little bit of the book. I didn't finish the book, but I read most of it. But like,
Did you really read the book?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I read.
Okay.
I,
Or you
I,
just
I didn't
Googled it.
finish it. I didn't finish it. No, I didn't Google it. I didn't finish it. But I've read most of it. But it's an old book too, though.
Oh, well,
It's a
how
very
can it be old if like
It's not really that old compared to like
Yeah.
other books.
That's
like,
another. But I'm saying like for the times now, it's an old book. So if you were to relevant from certain genres.
What
and
what year
stuff
what
in that
what
movie.
year did it come out?
Ugh. No. But anyways, initial thought on the book itself, on the movie itself was it was actually really really good. And
No, but what was your initial reaction to the trailer though when you first saw it? The whole concept of the movie though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like the whole gaming world, the whole virtual reality thing. like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was to me like that's like we're getting like if you were to describe it to like how shit's going around now.
No, but just your
But, like,
reaction.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But if you were to describe it to how shit's going around now, we're not that close from it. And then the way I see the trailers, it's like
We're not that close from VR What do you mean?
I'm saying we're not that close from actually delving into that type of reality yet, a virtual reality especially. But
What do you mean with the suit and all that? Or
yeah,
what?
like with all that stuff, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But like I'm saying, that's how my initial reaction was the trailer. Like this is a movie that is basically going towards like a full-fledged virtual reality thing.
No,
And
but it was still using like the goggles and stuff. We're still using goggles for
yeah.
VR.
That's what I'm saying. Let me finish.
No, but
But
you're saying we're not that close to it?
we're not that close to how this movie is depicting it a lot.
How is it being?
Like I'm saying, you don't like in the movie. Well, anyways, in the movie, like you don't feel battle damage, and in the in real life, you don't feel that. In the
No,
movie,
but
you feel
I
battle
think
damage.
it's
But I'm saying, but it's not. We're not that close to that. We're close to virtual reality as it is itself, but we're not that close to feeling virtual reality as it is in a whole, like how the movie depicted this.
nah. Well, I'm gonna disagree just with that because I think they're in other facets of VR. Uh, in in adult entertainment, there are coming up with like a bodysuit, VR bodysuit.
Yeah, it's getting to that, but yeah, but like
No, but we are relatively close though to that.
Yeah,
to
but
actual
like
to an actual. And I remember you mentioning something about a glove. Somebody got an inspiration, or it might not have been you, but somebody built like a glove to where it
you can actually feel.
yeah, you can actually feel like movement in the game or something like that. Well, it was actually Saberwolf mentioned that.
Yeah, our on stream.
But anyway,
But anyways,
to get we kind of ran on a tangent, but
yeah, but like I'm saying, for me the initial reaction is like it's a movie. Pretty much like the way I seen the first couple of trailers, well, just the one trailer that they kept showing,
yeah,
like saying that it's the virtual reality world that we're not that close to seeing it yet, but we're really close. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We're not that close to it. We're pretty far. Maybe a couple more years. Maybe a couple 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, just like anything, it probably won't be affordable in the beginning, right?
That too. That's what I was getting at. That's
I
what
got you.
saying,
Okay,
saying like that. But I mean, overall, my initial reactions for this movie and watching it, my expectations were kind of mediocre. They weren't low. They weren't low because I had seen the trailers and I read the book a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting. And I mean, reading the book a little bit, never finishing it, but I read most of it, and them depicting from that trailer with the race and everything.
Yeah,
that was like I was kind of in awe. I was like, man, I didn't think they would get most of that in the movie, and I was like, they kind of did, and it was really good. Yeah, I mean, overall, for me the movie, I would rate it. Well, we'll get in the ratings later, but I mean, let's what everybody else thinks. What do you think, Nine Gates?
I saw the trailer maybe 2-3 times also.
Yeah.
At first, I really wasn't interested,
Yeah.
But as we're doing movie reviews, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Yeah.
And so I kind of went with probably like no expectations or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went pretty much like kind of like no, not even interested.
Yeah.
Finally going to go watch it, I was actually like how good the movie is.
You're
as a gamer.
You're pleasantly surprised.
Yes. The visuals, even the gaming aspect of it, the way they're doing it, the virtual reality and all that stuff. Which I'm like, how far are we to get to that point? And yes, of course, even that little price tag popped in my head.
Yeah.
But just to see where we could possibly end up in the future.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting, and it also caught my attention.
Yeah.
But we're going with the movie. I like the story.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it a lot. The CGI was really good too.
Mm-hmm.
And towards the end, I mean, I just gotta say I did enjoy the movie more than I even thought I would have.
Yeah.
So, very enjoyable movie.
I thought this movie was gonna suck. Personally, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, "Huh, that's pretty interesting." Just the whole concept of the VR thing, especially the bodysuit and all that. I was like, "How the hell are they gonna make that work? Like, how are they gonna keep me interested?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like you said, I was pleasantly surprised too. Because I mean, just the whole execution of the movie, I was very surprised by it. I didn't think it was gonna pull me in like that, like it did. Like, and then I know it's gonna have some haters too, especially people comparing it to the book. But overall, it was a fun movie. It was like as soon as I saw him jump into that world, and then it started off with Minecraft, and then it showed you all the different worlds. I was like, man, that's really cool. And then once it jumped into the racing scene, I was like, that's when I was hooked. This is the racing,
yeah.
the racing scene.
Alone, yeah.
That I was like, man, this is gonna be a badass movie.
The cool part also was that they also had some anime stuff in there.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So that even caught me by surprise. And I think
Like
that
what? Which one? What part?
the Akira bike
The Cure bike.
and then the Gundam. Those
Yeah.
were two of my
Oh,
favorites.
Yeah.
So I was just like, man,
I felt like a child again when I saw that Gundam.
it was just
yeah.
that just made it just so much better.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they gave us video games,
Yeah.
and for the people that are anime type also that
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
anime, they gave them just a little bit of here you go. We didn't forget about y'all.
Well, there were so many nostalgia punches. You know, what I mean? It's
yeah.
like there was probably some that we didn't even catch too, because
That's why I want to go watch it again because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know I've missed something.
Yeah, there's a lot that you wouldn't notice in that movie. Like if you watched it again, you're probably like, okay, you wouldn't probably pay attention to the movie itself, but you probably pay attention to the stuff surrounding the movie
Yes,
itself.
exactly.
Yeah, and
So-
it looked, and in that movie, it captured a lot of things. I mean, the first thing I saw when he dwelled into the VR world was Hello Kitty. And not a lot of people didn't see it, but I saw the little characters of Hello Kitty and the little black bird and everything. I
oh,
was like,
walking in the
yeah,
on
when
the,
they were
on the
walking
walkway.
in the walkway, I was like, "Hey, little Hello Kitty was
Yeah,
there."
yeah.
I was like, "That's pretty awesome." I didn't think they would delve that deep into certain, like cartoon characters,
Yeah.
and whatnot. But I mean, it looked great.
Yeah.
Overall. I mean, the movie was like, if you were to describe any I guess video game that can depict that,
Yeah.
and to if video games were to go all that full fledged,
Yeah.
for certain characters like Hello Kitty or whatnot, it paid a good homage to what they represent,
Yeah.
big time.
I wonder how tough it was to get the licensing for all these characters, just for this movie.
Yeah, that too, man.
And I know Disney is very particular for their Star Wars license, and I was kind of hoping to see some Star Wars stuff, but it was like
They mentioned it.
they mentioned the
mentioned it a lot.
the Millennium Falcon, but it's like, man, that would have been cool to see.
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
you
that would
know
have
what I
been
mean?
amazing to see.
But yeah, I'm sure Disney wasn't having it, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Edgar? What did you think of the movie?
Mojo?
Well, I mean, I like to be very picky whenever I see movies and stuff because I like very good storylines. It could be a good action, a bad story. I would not like that movie.
yeah,
So I prefer always story over action.
Yeah.
So when I first saw this trailer, I was not hyped for it. I was like, this movie's gonna suck, just like you did.
yeah.
So it reminded me of that. What's that one movie? It was like cartoonish. Like it was like it had like Toy Story, not Toy Story. It had the big swole guy. It's a big red dude, cartoon guy.
Big swole.
Or-
guy.
No, it's something. I think Rockets. No. They had like Chun-Li and Zangief. The cartoon movie. for, like,
Oh,
kids.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wreck-It
Wreck-It
Ralph.
Ralph.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the one.
yeah.
It reminded me of that one, and I was like, it might be like decent for like people
No,
like young
But
age.
the animation was totally different though.
No,
It's
but I
like-
mean, it had a mixture of games though.
oh, I got you. Okay.
So it had a mix. It had that. So that's what made me kind of get interested in it.
yeah.
I was like, but it might suck because I seen, what's that one movie from? I have bad memory with
Yeah.
names. It's that one dude that played 300, and he had a virtual reality.
Oh,
Something
yeah. I
called-
know Gamer. I think it was Gamer.
Yeah, Gamer
So-
with Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it bring me. That's the first
Yeah.
image I got,
Okay. Yeah.
and I
yeah.
was like, oh, it's gonna be one of those. It's like that movie was cool until like halfway, and then it sucked.
Yeah.
you know?
I got you.
And I was like, that's what I was like. You know what? It's gonna suck.
know.
So when you guys talked about, hey, should we go watch it?
Yeah.
I wasn't
Too thrilled.
too thrilled of it because I knew I was gonna get disappointed.
Yeah.
So that was my first intake when I the
Well,
trailer. And I
yeah.
saw that trailer like a year ago.
Yeah.
And that was like the only time I saw it because I had no interest in it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that trailer came out during the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
No, but yeah. I see what you're saying, but I was even waiting. I was like, man, because we mentioned it before in our message threads, but I was kind of waiting for a review for that movie. Either if I was gonna waste my time or I was gonna have a good time going to watch this movie. And then I saw the first Angry Joe review for the movie, and I'm like,
shout out to Angry Joe.
Yeah, shout out to Angry Joe. But because of him, I was like, yeah, I'm going to watch this movie. Like fresh out the gate, like he gave it a badass, what is it? A badass seal of approval.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, I'm gonna go watch it. Fuck it. And then he was right. I wasn't disappointed at all.
And I think here a lot of us weren't really disappointed with it. I mean, you weren't, right, Mojo? You weren't really.
No,
disappointed?
I liked it.
Yeah, so I mean,
a
lot of us gave it a positive review.
I liked well, one of the things that caught my eye when I first saw the trailer was that Iron Giant.
Oh yeah.
And that's what got my 25% of my interest. When I saw that, and I was like, that's pretty cool. They're adding stuff like that. So when I saw it and I saw the movie, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how all that was gonna play out. Even like with all those characters that you saw in the trailer, I was like, how what are they gonna be doing? Like, they showed kind of some action scenes, but you didn't really find out the story really from those trailers, which was kind of good.
Yeah,
but it kind of bad in a way too, because
people like
me, you didn't really know the plot, really, right? It just showed you going into the world, and then it showed you all the characters, and that's where it left you off. So there was really no full interest from me. So I was just basically waiting to see from other people to see if it was going to be a good movie or not.
And I mean, it's good that we kind of saw it, I guess. Well, I guess me, you, and Nine Gates, we saw it a day after it was released. So I mean, other than that, I mean, we did go in with low expectations. I guess we could say most of us did. We went in with low expectations, and granted or not, it gave us good praise, which was good.
Yeah.
And that movie, it showed us a lot of stuff that, especially if you think now, if the VR, like how I was saying earlier, if we can delve that deep into VR now,
yeah.
I mean, we're getting there. Like I'm saying, we're getting there, but
slowly.
we're not that close.
Yeah,
we're very, very slowly getting to that point to where, like, sooner or later, people will be just experiencing virtual reality world by themselves.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, but then there's also a downside to that.
Yeah.
But we probably get into that later. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the movie itself, I mean, it had a lot of characters that you didn't expect to see. Like, I think, what was it? You saw a lot of the characters from Overwatch, which is what we're playing right now on stream. I mean, you saw Tracer, you saw Pharaoh, you saw a couple of characters.
Reaper was in there.
I think Reaper was in there. You saw a bunch of stuff in there. Yeah, you'd have to look, like, if you were to, like, look at that movie, you'd have to look very tightly into that movie. I think the thing that stuck out to me the most, I saw it a bunch of times, was the Battletoads.
The
Battletoads were like there a lot and I was like, that hit me. I was like, oh shit, Battletoads! Like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I like the Goro. Remember when the girl?
Goro.
Oh, Goro. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, right when I saw it, I was like, I can't believe he's here.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught it, but like at the end, you know where the egg was? It was basically a shrine to Mortal Kombat. It was the dragons coming out on the sides of the egg, and then on the side you can see Mortal Kombat characters, like shrines to the Mortal Kombat characters.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We gotta watch it again.
Yeah, like I said, this movie basically is, you have to watch it twice to catch a lot of the references and what you miss. Like, you can pay attention to the story the first time, and then if you watch it again, look at everything that's around it, and there's a lot that's around it.
Yeah.
So I guess it was also like an Easter egg thing. So I guess for us, it would be going back just to see what we could find for ourselves.
What we missed.
Yeah.
It's funny too, is what Gus said after we walked out of the theater. I started laughing, and I didn't think about it until then, because like there's a lot of references in this movie that, I guess if you're in the younger audience, if you're born in the younger years, like if you're in your teens now, you wouldn't catch any of the references that probably any of us would have caught now.
Yeah,
and it was funny.
Like Overwatch.
Well, no, well, like The Shining. I know some of us haven't even seen The Shining.
Yeah,
but like we know some of the story of The Shining, but we've never really seen the whole movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'll be like that. Is it a black girl? the robot girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be me.
H.
Yeah, H. That's who I would be. Because I would be like, I've never seen that movie.
I couldn't stop cracking up.
Same room.
I couldn't stop cracking up when it was like the ball came out because the little twins and stuff.
Yeah.
When I saw the tennis ball, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
And
that
then
shit's about to go
you
down.
saw the little twins. Hey, come play with us. I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
I waited for that guy to come out, through the wood part.
Johnny?
Oh, yeah.
Johnny.
Here's
Yeah,
Johnny.
that would have been funny. Jack Nicholson.
It's funny too, cause like, what was it like the references that it was funny, cause like I think us three were the only three people laughing in the theater. Was when well, anyways, spoiler, anyways, but like when the Iron Giant, he was going down and he did a thumbs up like the Terminator. We were the only three people laughing in that theater while everybody was quiet, and like I guess nobody understood the reference, and then pretty much it's a reference to Terminator 2.
Because
Which
it
is
happened so
hilarious.
fast,
No,
Yeah,
well,
it- but
nah.
it didn't happen that
You
fast.
see, it was right in your face. It was
No,
a
but
big.
I mean,
it was
you-
the Iron Giant
you-
thumb.
you-
Iron Giant's big thumb.
Yeah, but I mean, it gives you what, like 4 seconds, maybe. 5
Nah,
seconds?
but you get it
Well,
because
you
you
sh-
give
yeah.
you're
Wait,
going,
wait a
you're
minute.
pouring
Are
into
you saying you
lava.
missed it?
I missed it.
Oh,
man.
Mojo!
You're that younger generation we're talking about.
Well, I mean, what we talking about? I saw the
How are
movie.
you not gonna know? She's a metal robot
It's Iron Giant.
going
Come on.
into. He's
It's not
a bro.
Terminator.
It doesn't matter.
He is a Terminator. He's got. What
No,
do you
he's not.
mean? He was wrecked. He wrecked Godzilla.
But he wasn't Arnold.
It doesn't matter.
It
It's
does
still a
matter. 'Cause
robot,
who's
though.
Terminator?
The
But it's
Terminator's
referencing
T1000.
Yeah, but what
No.
other
They all-
movie?
Who they all look like?
They all look like Arnold.
Yeah,
Bro,
Well, just
but what
one of
other
them does.
movie has a thumb up going into lava? Come on.
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Actually,
I-
there's a couple of adaptations, maybe, but yeah.
Yeah, but that was like if you were a Terminator fan,
Yes,
that
you
that
would've
scene
Well, 'cause
that
it's not my
scene
fault
stuck
that
with you.
Yeah, that scene
The
stuck out
latest-
the most. It stuck out the most to, I guess, us three, because we had seen it, and we kind of noticed that we were the only three laughing,
Yeah,
and nobody else was.
and they were
Actually,
there
I think we were laughing like
at a lot of
a
the.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, we were
people
laughing
were quiet.
predominantly more at the
So
stuff.
watching the movie, I was just like, I guess I'm laughing a little too loud.
Like,
You
you
guys,
To
you
myself,
guys were the annoying
know?
people.
But and then
nah.
what's his name? Rage, and then Oblivion. We talked about after the movie how they were feeling almost the same as I was watching the movie. That I was just catching the little jokes,
Yeah,
and I saw the other people just kind of just watching it like it's just a regular movie.
Yeah,
So
Well,
that was just a little bit different.
That's what I was doing. I was just watching just to like a regular other movie.
no,
I wasn't trying
but-
to find,
no, we weren't
Easter
trying.
egg
We
or
weren't
whatever.
trying to find anything either, but it just
No,
stood
but,
out.
it
like,
just stood
okay,
out to
when you
us the
saw
most.
the-
Yeah,
The little Halo characters. The first time you saw them, it didn't just hit you. But like,
No.
oh damn,
No, but that was
Because it wasn't Master Chief. It was
no.
just Spartans.
well, they were Spartans though.
No,
it was,
but
But not
still,
Halo.
it was a direct
Master Chief.
reference to Halo though.
Halo.
yeah.
No, it was like Halo Wars.
No, but it was a direct
Well,
reference
yeah,
to Halo.
It was a direct.
Halo World.
It was a
There we go,
reference to
Halo
Halo,
World.
but it was more reference to Halo Wars, kind of.
No, but still, it's Halo.
Yeah, it's still Halo. It's still relative to the Halo universe.
But it wasn't 117.
We need to stop talking about Halo.
Was he-
Anyways,
oh, no,
What are we talking about? It was in the movie. What do
I
you
know,
have to
I
stop?
know it was in the movie,
Why
but
do
we
I stop?
can't
No.
deep into Halo. But anyway,
No, but
yeah.
it-
We're
Why
just
not?
saying that it's referencing to the world
It's
of
referencing
Halo.
to the
That's
world
all.
of Halo. That's
the
what we're
universe.
saying.
Yeah,
The universe
yeah.
of Halo.
It's
Spartans.
still it's still the
That's
Halo.
it.
You know,
No,
did
we-
it click? Did
we're
you
just
went,
gonna leave
oh,
it.
damn.
We're just
No,
gonna leave
what are
it.
you talking about? Halo is Spartans. It's Master Chief. Halo.
You know, same
No,
thing when
see,
the
you just
Trolls
said
came
3
out.
different things right there.
It's Halo.
No, it's 3 different things.
What do you mean?
You said-
Halo is part of Master Chief, and then
No.
it's Spartan. He's a Spartan.
No. You said, look, you said Halo. Halo is a weapon in
Oh,
Halo.
we're
right?
going down hole right now.
And then
Again.
you got
Here
you got
we go. Here we go.
No, he's like
Spartans
"N- it's not Master Chief. Prove me wrong.
yes, Master Chief. You know,
We
No,
know it's
but-
not Master Chief. It's just a reference to Halo itself, not Master Chief, but just the Spartans.
Yes.
yeah,
that's what
but
we're
it
saying.
didn't jump out at me like.
What do you
like,
mean? It's a bunch of Spartans running towards the bad robot.
I-
or,
I guess like you would call like like look like a centipede
No, but-
robot, and you're just shooting at him. Yeah.
no. But going back to the Terminator reference, it stood out to us because I mean I guess we're more fans of the Terminator universe.
We grew up watching
probably.
the Terminator.
Yeah,
basically,
I mean that you probably guys are more fans of it because
Yeah.
I mean after the part 4, Terminator 4, I
No, but that was
kind of disliked it.
no, but I think you were probably pretty young whenever Terminator 2 came out too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, come on, we're not big different on age.
I think me and Mojo
You
are
probably
No,
no,
the-
the
like,
same age.
like 13,
technically, yeah.
Yeah, but I guess some of us love the Terminator more than
Well, I mean,
others.
you guys probably watched it like, I don't know,
Yeah, I
what's
watched that
50
movie
times.
religiously.
100
Yeah,
times?
I was pretty
Yeah,
obsessed
like-
with Terminator.
Around 200.
Just to
Yeah.
prove my point from last week, if you like a movie, you watch it over and over.
Yeah, but I don't watch it every week.
Every once in a blue moon or
Yeah.
You know,
something. It's like-
the last time I watched
Oh.
Terminator, it's probably
Genesis.
Yeah, because you're
Oh,
like
like
on
6 months ago.
300 number.
yeah,
now.
but they're going back to the Ready Player One, and there was some references I guess some people didn't catch. Just like you're basically proving our point with
Yeah.
Yeah,
Terminator.
you didn't catch the Terminator reference.
Yeah, well, which I answered his question was like, I was just watching the movie just to watch it. I wasn't.
Just to watch. Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. But like for
that
us,
nostalgia scene.
it just
something
popped
that
out.
you're there.
It,
Yeah,
it
it
just
popped- it
we
popped
weren't
out to
even
us
we
'cause,
weren't
yeah.
really looking for Easter eggs. It just as soon as you saw the thumb going into the lava, I was like, oh, Terminator. It's like that. It just
Like,
clicked.
It clicked in our head. Like
Yeah.
we're like, oh, hey, that's a
Yeah,
scene.
every
from
character
Terminator.
we recognized it, it clicked, and we're like, I reacted. I know they probably caused me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, and
Yeah,
it's just because
yeah.
it's something that
It was
No,
just so glaring
Yeah.
that it was like we caught it. It was like, oh my god.
Well, to me, it was just
Terminator.
like,
you were just like, oh, those are
That's
regular
pretty
Spartans,
funny.
not Master Chief. Who cares?
You thought the
yeah,
thumb
basically.
you
yeah.
thought the thumbs up was pretty funny.
Yeah,
but
funny
still.
because it was Iron Giant.
Yeah. No, I mean, and then what'd you guys think about the story, the whole plot, the Willy Wonka plot?
Yeah, it's pretty much what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you find the 3 tickets, and then you pretty much.
Well,
Not the tickets
no,
you
I don't
run.
think
You
it
can't
was
find the 3
that.
keys, and you pretty
No,
much.
but it was
yeah.
it was kind of comparable, right?
was
Because
really
he was giving you the keys to the whole empire, right? But I mean, what did you guys think of that? The whole story, the plot, and like the whole quest, the puzzle quest.
The puzzle quest of it, like, well, not the puzzle quest, but the adventure of them trying to find these keys
Yeah,
and trying to solve how to get these keys
Yeah.
all at once. Like, it was just kind of like a cool little, I guess you would say, Easter egg, because
Yeah, yeah.
basically that's what the creator of the VR world of the Oasis was. He was
Yeah.
trying to basically not torment, but like teach these people that there's stuff not just in this world that you will love, but there's also Easter eggs all around it, and that you have to find. And then it kind of just delves deep into like what video games do now, which is a lot of Easter eggs. They talk about like the original Easter eggs back from the Atari 2600. Freaking crazy.
Also, not only that story,
Even movies itself, though.
but also it also has a meaning. Also, to me, that it's not only about video games. Not to just spend time, just doing your towards the end.
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah,
Yeah,
at the end.
So that hit me also. It's like enjoy what you do. Playing videos and everything,
Yeah.
but also take time to just reflect around the world and
yeah.
just to coexist with other people.
Yeah, especially when
know?
at the beginning where it said there was a line in the movie where he lives in a time where people just try to outlive their problems. I think that was like a direct jab at
To-
our generation.
Yes.
But
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was like be more active in our world, basically.
Exactly.
Right.
So the movie does have meaning.
Yeah.
If you're,
It
Look
dives
into it.
deep. It
Yeah.
dives deep if you
So-
if you get into it.
and that's what I'm saying. No expectations. Finally watching it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I really
yeah.
enjoy it, and I do want to see it again.
Yeah.
Which I'm more likely I definitely will.
Oh, and it's pretty relatable, right?
Sizzler didn't watch it.
Nah.
Not anymore because we spoiled everything.
No, I mean, it's still.
It's not like
yeah,
did it matter for you? Were you even looking to watch this movie? See, so maybe he will after this. I don't know, because I mean he wasn't gonna go anyway.
Yeah, true.
Right? But anyway, there was there was a lot of stuff that we could relate to too in this movie, because I guess there were like 4 friends that never even met each other in the real world, and I know we got
Yeah,
similar
we have
situations.
People, yeah, we have that similar situation too.
It's like we play with some players and we've never met them.
But
You know what I mean?
we know a lot about them.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
So yeah, it would be nice actually to someday probably meet 1 or 2 and see how we all
Yeah.
just automatically click.
Yeah,
Like we
yeah.
do right when we hop on, turn on, our PlayStations and be like, hey man, how's it going? How's your week? Or this and that or whatever. It would be nice to actually be that person.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Well, my take on the story and the plot and everything, I was wondering how they're gonna create a story out of that, right? and I did like how I was starting to become worried in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what's the point of this, and the creator started going to Easter egg. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, They're gonna make everybody search for the Easter egg, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what I was like, that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
what, I was like, yep, they did a pretty good job. But the thing that bugged me the most was it just happened to be at the end, like the cops show up, out of nowhere, out of like, you never saw them.
Well, it's because, well, how do you mean? Because there was no illegal things really going on until, I guess, the guy started ramming the truck that they were in, trying to catch him.
Well, that and like
the explosion.
Explosion.
Well, I'm sure there was like firefighters afterwards. We just didn't see him because he ran away. I'm sure there was cops going there.
I don't know.
We just didn't see him. And then that company had their own SWAT teams.
Yeah, because
right?
It was because they basically had like a little mercenary.
Yeah, basically.
That was kind of weird. So it's almost like if it seemed like to me at the end, like if you would have, let's say you pull away his gun, because he had it. If you would have pulled it away, it almost seemed like there is no crime going on. Like he would have gotten away
in that world.
Yeah, and only because he had a gun in his hand.
No, but remember the girl sent out the video with his confession.
You saw how the cops showed up. Like
they had their guns pulled out.
Right, but to a crime scene though. To a crime scene, not like they're coming to arrest them. They were chasing someone, and that was the bad guy.
No, but they were going up to the hood. That was like the poor area, so they came all late. So
just like in real life,
you got to think about it like that too. It's like, it's the hood. Let's see if it gets resolved by itself. So yeah. But that didn't really bug me too much.
It did for me. It did.
Well, it was a futuristic world, right? I mean, kind of have to suspend disbelief. Kind of have some disbelief.
Yeah, well, the date was like what 2026 or
2045.
Yeah, so it was like way in the future. So
So we're all gonna live on trailer parks.
I mean, it's probably. I mean, overpopulation. You never know.
The first thing I thought about was like stacked up trailers.
Yeah, stacked up trailer. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but if it does, I hope that not. Hope that does not happen.
Yeah. I mean, probably cheaper housing.
That too. Yeah, it'd be super. Everybody sharing the same electricity.
Yeah. You won't hear each other's footsteps.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Yeah.
And I did look how everybody met. Or they already had their little crew. Going on.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. So I did like the flow of. We just came into the storyline,
Yeah.
So they brought us in pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked it. I think my favorite character was the H person, the H character.
Yeah.
Who I favorite one.
Like as a comedic relief.
Huh?
She was funny.
Yeah, she was pretty funny.
Yeah.
My favorite character in the movie probably was Artemis. Not because I guess she was the second protagonist,
the badass,
but she was basically like the badass of the movie.
What a bandwagoner.
I'm not.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
How is he a bandwagoner?
Because you usually chose the main characters.
Oh, okay. What do you mean? What
do you mean by that?
Then why is he a bandwagoner?
Why am I a bandwagoner?
He's going against the.
Because it's just like.
What if I said if it went for the bad guy in the movie?
Oh, the bad guy was pretty cool.
What if I said if it went for the bad?
Well,
guy?
the bad guy's henchman was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The character I actually enjoyed was I think his name was IROC.
IROC.
That guy there with the little weird armor.
Oh yeah,
the skeleton.
The skeleton. He looked like a guy from like Unreal Tournament.
He was awesome.
Yeah, he was my second favorite character.
I really enjoyed every time he showed up because he would always have these little jokes.
Yeah,
and it was just funny, and I liked the way he just brought that character to.
He brought it to life. Yeah, he brought it to life.
So
yeah, I thought he did pretty good. At first, I was kind of weird about his design,
his avatar,
his avatar. But he grew on me, and by the end of the movie, he was like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
he had a lot of cool punchline or puns that he just said.
Yeah.
Like the best one I heard when he's like He's like, this thing is like Santa with a bunch of hose on it. I could not stop laughing at that. I was like, that's hilarious.
So that was my favorite character.
Yeah, that was a funny ass line.
He was a good villain. I guess if you put him to that terms, he was a really good villain.
When he lost his arm.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
so
octopus.
hilarious,
Yeah,
man.
the
That's so
octopus
hilarious,
arm.
man.
He's picking up the coins
He was
as
trying
he's
to pick up his
dropping them.
money and just took off. But I mean, like I said, it's just an awesome character, and enjoyed him so much.
Who was your favorite character, Oblivion?
My favorite character
You can
was
say the main guy.
Nah. Well, he was pretty good.
Parzival. It was alright.
Oh,
You can pick the girl too if you want.
nah. It's like
Don't hate on Artemis. She was cool.
even though these guys didn't really have a lot of screen time, was it Daito and what is it? Show.
Yeah,
I
Show.
actually want to see more of them too.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's what the movie missed a little bit.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more of them. That Gundam scene.
Yeah.
The ninja guy show or whatever.
Yeah.
Did
I think
you
it was Daito
did you realize
what
what-
Gundam? Yeah, Daito.
Yeah, it was
the guy-
Daito.
The
I
Gundam
wanted
thing.
to see his character a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
Now, did you realize that glove that he popped out when he jumped out the ship? That glove that turned him into
The Gundam.
the Gundam.
Yeah.
That was what he was getting in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You guys didn't catch
yeah.
it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
caught
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I caught that. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. How they
That's
made
what he
it.
was working towards.
Yeah. That glove, and I don't know if he was like contemplating using it or not.
Mhm.
Whenever he was meditating before he jumped into the battle, I don't know why he took so long to jump into the
Nah, he
battle.
took forever.
he took for a long time.
I wonder if he was getting ready to like, man, I'm about to lose all my shit.
Yeah.
He was contemplating doing it or not. But I thought that was pretty cool.
But I mean, the thing I liked the most about this movie was I guess was the items in this movie, like that the characters in this VR world could get. Like there's a lot of stuff like grenades that could like wipe out entire squads of people. And like at the end of the movie they had that force field that pretty much covered up a whole area so where nobody could even penetrate it. It was freaking awesome. And I was like, man, I didn't think like they delved deep into like items in this game, like that you think like, wow, was that even possible? Like, what did the creator even think of that at the first place, or not? But it was like,
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked the force field, but it was weak at the same time.
yeah, it was,
Well,
it was done by a
No, wait,
chant.
why was it weak?
Well, I mean,
That was pretty strong.
no, but like I'm saying, like, it was a cool bubble, you know.
Yeah.
But the way they brought it down, I thought it was weak.
Why was it weak?
Because
Because all you had to do was chant.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing that threw me.
Well, I mean,
off,
no,
too.
not that, but like, you know, one of the main characters undid it. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like too simple the way they undid it. Like it was
Well,
just,
nah, it was very intricate. What do you mean? They had to hack his the main villain's what is it? What do they call it? I can't remember what they called it. But his station.
Yeah, but it's,
His
well,
VR
like,
station?
If you would describe it, an account, you had to hack his account.
Yeah, I guess they did. Yeah, they
I
had that.
guess, to make it simple terms.
They had to hack his
no,
account.
I mean, they could have done, you know, they could have done something cool, like, you know, have the Gundam guy, you know, breaking it or something, you know.
No, but it couldn't be broken.
but it couldn't be broken.
Yeah, he could have.
Nah, no, they said it couldn't be broken.
They said it couldn't be
I'm
broken,
saying
yeah.
it
Only
could've.
by
there's a way.
No, it was a level 99 item that
That he could only get basically.
yeah, like it and he said it would stay up for like 10 million years. Or
Yeah,
10
unless
25.
something like it was.
Yeah,
some, like,
it was something
like,
25,
it was
somewhere
some
around there,
like
but it's
crazy
million.
million
something
year
ridiculous.
thing.
Something
Yeah.
ridiculous.
But I think the coolest weapon was that Chucky.
Yeah.
Oh, the Chucky.
That could
Okay,
be pretty cool.
Do the little
Dude.
Chucky doll.
I saw that. That was just so awesome.
Yeah,
He wiped
that
out a
was,
whole crew by himself.
yeah, that was pretty funny.
And
That'd
it's
be-
funny too because there's a lot of movie references in that
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
too. Because I mean, it doesn't just stick strictly to games; it's also movies as well. So I mean, like, and then again, that does bring a lot of nostalgia to, I guess, a lot of us here who witnessed or have watched those movies from when they were released to the time now, and you're like, man, that's a lot of good nostalgia coming back, and
Yeah.
you're watching it, and you're like, oh shit,
hits you right in the feels.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm. And what
I
was
guess-
what? Do you guys have a favorite scene from the movie?
I think my favorite scene had to be The Shining because I
The
mean
Shining.
I've seen that movie a couple of times,
Yeah.
and then basically they replicated that movie from from that little hallway main courtyard scene
Yeah.
to itself, and then the little girls telling him, "Hey,
Yeah.
follow me," blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
That seems kind of hard to beat.
Yeah, it
You
was
think so?
really hard to beat.
Dude, like the racing too, though.
What did you think about the how they solved it? What was your take on that?
With the race or the
The
shining
race,
thing?
the race,
Oh,
the race. How
yeah.
they solved the race.
I mean, no one would have thought of that.
to go backwards.
back.
Yeah, right.
No
one
so
would've thought
for
about
him
that.
to, go ahead and just replay that little clue,
Yeah.
and then he's like, you know what, I'm gonna see if this works.
Yeah,
and
like, fuck
it
it.
did.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Right.
And seeing the game on top of how there's
Everything was playing
everything
out.
just playing out.
Yeah,
underneath,
yeah.
So I thought it was pretty cool.
And then
That's
seeing-
why I like the racing.
Yeah.
But that shining also is really really good.
Yeah, the shining scene alone is very very hard to
Yes.
beat, just because of just how accurate they copied that just the hotel alone. It was just like perfect.
Yeah.
And you
So
can't you can't beat that.
Yeah.
I guess those are my two favorite scenes. I'm not gonna pick.
Yeah.
Best one.
What's your
What's-
favorite scene?
My favorite scene was actually the end. Whenever they released the bomb closer to the cataclysm where it destroyed everybody on the planet.
Yeah.
It was like that. I bought it. I was like, man, now what's gonna happen? And then all of a sudden you see main character walk from the
Parsifal.
Parsifal from the mist. I was like, huh, how did he survive?
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
I would never have thought that coin was an extra life. I was like, that's I like that. I see what you did.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was like I totally bought it. It was like I thought he was gone. I thought everybody was gone until he came back. It was like really cool.
What's your favorite
Mojo?
scene, Mojo?
I like when he brought out Godzilla.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Pretty cool.
Godzilla. Yeah.
And then like the whole Gundam part. That was my favorite.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And it's funny too, like you can't really deny them making a Godzilla movie now. Because I mean, if they did make a Godzilla, shit, they can make Mecha Godzilla go against Godzilla now, like for a movie. And they can't deny that.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want it to be like the last one.
Yeah.
That's
Same.
almost. I mean, looking at the Godzilla from the last one, I think it was like disappointing. You know,
The fat Godzilla.
Dude, he's been sleeping for I don't know how many years, man.
Yeah, he was
He's
hibernating.
He's hibernating.
boy,
Had
he
to
was
get some.
hibernating. He's skinny.
He ate a lot of whales. I don't know. It was all that whale oil,
Oh, when you hibernate, you lose fat though.
the blubber.
Whale blubber. He was chewing too much gum.
Well, okay, maybe not hibernating, but he was hiding.
But it was
He
to
was
me.
just chilling.
To me, it was like kind of disappointing. Godzilla.
Yeah, because there wasn't enough Godzilla.
Yeah.
He was in there for like 5 minutes.
Oh, he's here. I didn't enjoy that. Whatever. That's a different
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
Don't want to get into that one.
Which one? The last one?
Yeah, the last Godzilla.
You liked it?
No, I like the way it looked from the top. The legs were freaking. I don't know. Their
The
design was
legs,
just-
he had kinkles.
He had
Yep, that is bad.
He was fat.
was just-
All the
you
weight
know?
went to his waist.
But the design from the shoulders up, it was actually a nice design. It was
I
actually
didn't like
good,
it.
but just the rest of that bottom half, I don't know. They need to work on that really bad.
Yeah, maybe.
That's all.
What were your guys' favorite Easter eggs in the movie? I mean, mine was the Gundam. Like, I didn't expect that to happen at all. I mean, I know they were talking about it in the movie a lot, like or the trailers, like, oh, they were gonna show some random stuff. But like, besides the Gundam, what were like some of the things that you didn't expect to see, like weapons or like characters? Like, what were your guys' like if you paid attention besides just to the story aspect of the movie, what were like the little side Easter eggs that you guys?
Honestly, I mean, remember, it's always it's the little design for the Gears weapons.
Yeah.
Once I didn't like that it got busted right away.
Yeah, that was the only
That
problem.
kind of
Yeah.
sucked.
Because the game was a bust. That's why.
But
The game was a buzz.
but
Or the series was a bust.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I also like the weapons. The weapons are pretty cool. I liked it. I don't know if you noticed, like the very beginning. Uh, I can't remember exactly the scene, but the very first gun they showed was actually a Halo gun.
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah.
That one H was using.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the very the assault rifle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was my favorite part. And I brought the gears. They broke it. I was laughing.
yeah.
I was like, what a silly gun. And then you saw the rockets.
The rocket launcher, the Halo rocket launcher. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And they showed a lot of weapons from Halo, which was very interesting.
Oh, it
was just the
two,
two,
Well, I mean,
right?
well, yeah, it was
maybe
the two.
three. I can't remember the sniper. The sniper looked familiar.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I mean, they did reference Halo a lot, which was
No.
well, I mean, they showed the Spartans and then showed the guns. So that's what I'm saying.
The Spartan was
a
like
lot.
a 2 second.
Yeah, but I mean, even though
Maybe 3. I give them 4.
Well, even though in that short time period, it was still a lot. I mean, yeah, but you didn't.
They showed more Street Fighter than anything.
Yeah, they did.
I think they showed more Overwatch than everything.
No.
Yeah, because they
Um,
showed Tracer a bunch in that.
Yeah,
in that
about
show.
4 or 5 times.
At least-
No,
No.
the only reason they brought it up, it was more so was because they showed it like right in your face.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
'cause
what I'm
she-
saying.
she
I think they showed
covered, like,
Tracer
a lot
a
of
lot
the screen.
more. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Easter eggs, not like that's obvious. Like, oh hey, Tracer's there, or like, oh hey, the freaking battle tools are right in front of you. But I'm like talking about like the little small Easter eggs like that, like Halo, for instance, the guns and then the Spartans. That's
only 2 things though.
I know, but I'm saying
That's like the same thing as Gears. They only show like the guns.
yeah, but I'm saying that was like for like I guess for us that's like hey they showed that at least they showed that for us, and then at least they gave it a little bit of a spotlight. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, to me, it was easily Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Saw a lot. I was kind of disappointed they didn't show a lot of RoboCop. They just see him one time.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
only saw him once.
Kind of disappointed.
What is your favorite Easter eggs, Gus, that you kind of caught on to?
Oh,
La piñata.
Viva Pinata. Yeah, I guess it would have to be the Mortal Kombat scene with the Easter egg. I
Goro.
thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, Goro's
Yeah,
cool.
and all
that was
the
the best one.
little Mortal Kombat Easter eggs that they kind of threw in there, sprinkled in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goro, I was not expecting him. That was pretty cool.
Like you see Sub-Zero for probably like a glimpse.
Yeah.
Like you see him very little. I think it was in like the very the first scene where he dwelled into the VR, like in that Doom world where they were shooting everybody. Yeah, like
yeah.
I think you see Sub-Zero like for a glimpse and
Yeah.
that's about it.
You know what was my favorite part? One of my favorite things that they did on this movie, was the villain, him being Superman.
It was Superman?
Yeah, he was Superman. Yeah, you had that little curly, that little
Yeah, I
thing.
guess
He was like
yeah.
a Clark Kent
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, I guess he was kind of, huh?
I thought he was Bruce Wayne for a second when I looked at him because I guess he was the billionaire guy who was trying to do stuff, but he did kind of give away that Superman.
It's because
type
he was
look.
he was just swole. I mean, they changed his body, right? I mean, he wasn't that swole, but he was huge. And then he
Yeah.
had that little, the little
I guess maybe. Yeah,
haircut
he could have.
in the beginning.
He could have been
He's
Superman.
like the statue that I have in my room. He had that little
Yeah.
ugly curly thing in his front forehead,
Yeah.
Yeah.
little vein.
Did you guys catch the little jab that they took at Superman with the glasses? It was like, hey,
yeah.
take these Clark Kent glasses. They
Yeah.
they hide your look without actually changing your look.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was pretty funny.
The little jab at Superman, like, oh yeah, like glasses are gonna change what you look like.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, this movie to me, I guess if anybody hasn't seen it, to me it's a must watch.
Yeah.
If you want to delve deep in, if you're like a video game critic or a movie critic, and you like certain types of games and movies, this is the movie to go see because it hits a lot of those spots.
Yeah.
A lot of the nostalgia.
I mean, if you like pop culture, you're
Yeah,
gonna
like big time. Yeah,
you're gonna like this movie.
you're gonna like this movie a lot.
I think after watching it, I'm really hoping they'll bring a part 2. And I really hope that Skull guy, with the I guess, what is he, like a hitman? I guess you can call him.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't a
pretty
villain.
much.
He was just getting hired.
Yeah.
Hopefully he makes a return.
Yeah.
He was pretty cool.
If there is gonna be a part 2.
Exactly.
And there was never a part 2 to the book, so
Yeah.
You never know. They like to milk.
I think, man, they should just keep this to what it is. I
One
think,
hit, that's it.
yeah, because I think it was perfect, especially the end, how it all ended.
Yeah, but he didn't. Well, I don't want to really spoil anything, but I mean, it left it open.
Yeah, kinda, just to see what they were gonna do.
I don't want to give up everything, but it left it open.
Yeah,
Or part
somewhat, yeah. Yeah, but I think, man, it's a high probability that it'll probably be bad. Maybe.
Raging and 9 Gates to just stay for the credits.
I wanted to, but they were like, there's nothing. And
there is something in the credits.
Gus was like, "Hey, let's get the hell out of here."
I should have stayed. Y'all want to know? Y'all want to watch it again?
No, I want to watch it again.
Okay,
I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll probably watch it again tomorrow. Probably.
I definitely gotta watch.
All right, I'm not gonna. I won't say anything then.
But I was like, I wanted to stay. I wanted to actually stay, and I even told him I wanted to stay. And Gus was like, believe me, let's go.
Well, actually,
remember, you're the one that pushed.
You're the
one
let's
that
go.
pushed.
I'm done. Let's go.
He always does that though. He did that like in Marvel. He does it in
no, not
Batman.
for Marvel, not for Marvel.
More?
Maybe not Marvel, but
No,
Batman.
for Batman. Yeah.
Which one? Batman, Superman?
Yeah.
No,
You know, there's nothing gonna be in the
no,
end
the
of that
Justice
movie.
League. The Justice League.
No, they're not gonna be in the end
There
of
was
that
there
movie.
there was one.
What?
Yeah.
A copy of Marvel now?
And then yeah, there was one. There was one in Justice League.
I don't know. I haven't seen Justice League still, so me
You want me
or
to tell you?
Nine Gates haven't. watched
You want me to
it.
tell you or no?
Might as well. We've already spoiled most of that movie for
You gotta
us.
watch it.
You gotta watch it. We're gonna watch it tonight.
Watch it tonight.
You're gonna have to watch that movie to see the after
Yeah.
credits.
That's I'm not listening to you.
Be quiet, guys. We don't want to know.
Actually, he's lying, guys. Don't believe him. But
So what would you? What, are we gonna officially give it a rating or?
Yeah. So
well,
before we do it?
Well, okay, go ahead.
I guess one more comment. I don't know who the actor was that played. Was it Holloway? And but I really love this character. He was so no. Halliday.
Oh yeah, the creator.
The creator.
Oh, the
yeah,
creator.
he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love this character, even though he was so awkward. He was socially awkward. Man, he's like, I just love him. I just love his character,
Yeah.
and Simon Pegg too. Simon Pegg's character.
Mm-hmm.
The what is it? The librarian or whatever he was.
his friend.
Yeah, his friend.
The librarian in the archive thing for I guess all of Halliday's memories.
Yeah, and I really like the premise of it. That what his biggest regret was ruining his relationship with his best friend.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Which I think all the actors did pretty good. I mean, I liked all the actors. They did pretty good.
Yeah, all the actors were on point.
Yeah. But there was one. Now that you said that, it brought me to something that I didn't like about the movie, or something they did. Was it something you guys picked up on that
What did they do?
I didn't like?
That you didn't like?
That
Oh,
you guys
that we didn't like?
Yeah. Before I dive into mine.
I would say that the one thing I didn't like was, because it was kind of, I mean, it was relevant to what we do now in gaming, but like it was kind of like spot on, but it was okay, yeah, we understand. Like, I guess that's what they were trying to hitting at was when they were trying to that corporation IOI was taking over the full screen thing, and they're saying, and they were pretty much saying, oh yeah, you have to we're gonna throw all these advertisements in front of your screen, we're gonna cut half of your vision to see how to play games. And I was like, oh, that's kind of like a knock on a lot of microtransaction things.
Yeah.
And it was like a lot of knock on like advertising things that are going around right now. And I was just like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. But I mean, it was kind of like, oh, that's kind of wrong. But then again, it's kind of a positive because I mean, I guess that's how we see games are leading towards nowadays. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up.
So because of telling you the truth, you don't like it?
I didn't like how spot on they were about it. Like it was just kind of like wow, they were like right on the nose about that. That was they were like wow, that was pretty fucked up.
I don't think that was a negative though.
No,
I thought,
it wasn't a negative, but to me,
it was.
I mean, to me, it was like
it was a jab at all these developers.
Yeah, I was like that was kind of like it was a wrong move. Basically, they were like, damn, they were going there. Like
yeah, I mean,
I
can see how they're saying that.
Nah, they're just sticking it to him. Like,
yeah, basically. I mean, and to me, I mean, it is a negative sometimes, but I'm just like, man, that was kind of like they hit him right on that button. I was like,
yeah, they don't care. They're in movies.
That too, yeah. Like, and then again, it's just a movie. But then again, I mean, that
no,
can also
I'm saying
the real world.
It's a completely different. I guess how would you say it? Business. You know what I mean?
A business ethic.
Well, they wouldn't care. It's like, yeah, fuck you guys, stop doing that shit. But anyway,
yeah.
I mean,
What was something
negative to you? Yeah.
Something negative?
Yeah, something that you like that bugged you, or you like, I kind of dislike that, or hey, I dislike that. Okay, so I'll help you out. Here's mine.
Okay.
The part that bugged me was, I don't know, maybe the main actor,
Parzival?
yeah, didn't like his aunt or whatever, but once they blew up, there was no emotional,
yeah, that was kind of odd.
grieving to his aunt, because
he didn't really care. I mean,
he liked his aunt, yeah, it was a little bit. It was like a hate love, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't establish the connection, right, or the relationship.
No, you could tell that.
There was
she liked
his aunt really cared for Parzival or whatever his name was in the movie.
You could tell they cared about each other.
Wade Watts.
Yeah. You could tell there was, they there was a disconnection, but they cared for each
other. Yeah.
And so I didn't like how they died, and he didn't grieve. He started actually like laughing and giggling again, because after the scene he went to his girlfriend or whatever.
Well, that's what a girl would do to you. I mean, that was probably his first girlfriend, dude.
No, but he like kind of completely forgot until like towards the end or whatever.
Bruh.
He met his virtual reality girlfriend
been like,
in real life.
If I was me, I would have been like,
bro. So if who's your favorite girl actress?
Girl
or girl hot gamer streamer? I guess we're going there.
Yeah, I guess we are going there, aren't we? Damn.
I don't know. I don't think I have. I can't think of anything.
Well, anyway, but like, yeah, puts the game strong, dog. It'll affect you.
That Panoche is very strong.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like, man, he's got something looking forward to, man.
No, well, I mean, for him, like, always being like in a negative, you would think he would at least, like, been sad about it, To me,
yeah, I guess I could see that.
So that was my only bad thing about it.
Yeah,
I didn't see any grieving.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I see that.
But you have something, Nuggets?
Well, going to that girlfriend thing, like, I think it was like 2 scenes, then he was in love with her. I thought it was a little bit just
too fast.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's somebody famous. It's somebody famous that he probably thought he would never meet, and they're connecting. I mean, of course, you'd be like, man, this chick. I'm trying to get it.
It's not like he didn't know her. He knew who she was.
Yeah, he followed her for forever.
Yeah, it's just like
he said he saw all her Twitch streams.
Another thing's following, another thing's falling. There's a difference.
That's true.
No, but
like you said, like if you're gonna say which is your favorite, you know who that person is, maybe on Twitch or wherever you see.
Yeah,
it.
but
you know who it is, but you don't love her, do you?
You can't. But he probably. And he wanted. He probably couldn't believe that.
That's all I'm saying. It was too quick. It was just too quick. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, maybe you have a female actor that you're like, oh,
like Scarlett Johansson.
Okay, I think she's
that's a good example.
And everything.
That's really hard. That's a hard one.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you wouldn't hit it.
It's not about hitting.
It's the same thing.
I'm saying.
Would you hit it though?
No.
If you had a chance to hit it,
feelings. We're talking about feelings.
If you would have,
I'm saying.
Yeah, but
to me to tell her. I love her or something.
Well, what if she says
you wouldn't take that chance?
She was like, I don't love her. I love you.
No,
you wouldn't take that chance. You'd be like, "Say, girl, what's up, girl?" Baby, we doing this?
Come on.
Are we taking our relationship to the next level?
Level up,
That's what I'm
bitch.
saying. It was just a notch on me. Of the
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, it was, but then I like the way they played it out. It's like
Yeah.
you don't even know me. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
I'm only
okay.
showing you what I want to show you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I like the way they countered with that. You know, like
Yeah.
you're falling in love too quick. Like, bruh, check yourself, dog. You know, it's like.
Yep.
It was like you catching feelings right now. You ain't supposed to do that.
It's funny too. A lot of the references were to a lot of like gamers out there. Like, yo, you use your gamer tag name, or I guess your player name out there. Don't tell anybody your real name.
Yeah.
Which was kind of. I mean, it's still relevant to I guess what we do now when we play games. We don't really tell anybody our real names unless we get to know that person.
because it could be Chuck.
That
Could
too,
be
yeah, it
Chuck.
could be a dude, or yeah, it could.
Or you
it
could get
wouldn't be a
swatted.
girl, it'd be some swole dude that's playing, or some fat guy who's playing. You
No,
never
but
know.
it's a safety reason too. Like all these people getting swatted too. You know what I'm talking
That
about?
too, yeah.
Like it's a safety deal because they got swatted. Wait, IOI jumping into the club, and trying to take him down.
I actually that part, the visual effects, I liked them a lot.
The
You know,
club,
doing-
the
yeah,
club
the
scene.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like the coolest
Dance
scene.
Dance.
Yeah, it was
Dance
like
Dance, yeah.
DDR
That's
almost when they were
yeah.
doing that. Yeah,
What did you guys think about the song? I think it was
Yeah, it was pretty
It was a good
good.
choice.
I didn't
Good
mind it.
choice.
choice.
Yeah,
It's alright.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
BGs.
hell yeah, that was a great.
I didn't
choice.
hate on it. I thought it was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
And the music in the movie was good too.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, it was a really good soundtrack. And I mean, I usually delve deep into like how music plays into certain movies. Sometimes it doesn't fit, sometimes it does. In this movie, it fit perfectly because I guess the creator of the Oasis was stuck in that late 70s, early 80s era, I guess, because he created the Oasis in like 20 something.
Is it 2025?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah, he created the Oasis in that during that time, so it was like, yeah, like that was what he was, I guess, relative towards, I guess,
This generation.
to that generation. Even though he wasn't even brought up in that generation, I guess probably late, but that's what he knew.
Well, it's kind of like us, right? Because we kind of
I guess
early
for
'90s,
us,
early '90s. I mean, we were all still in the front of it.
yeah, and it hits a lot for us because, like, I guess most of us live with late 80s, early 90s. I guess a
Yeah.
lot of us.
I mean, we were born in late '80s, early
Yeah, like,
'90s.
we can relate to that.
Yeah.
A lot of us. To me, that was awesome.
Yeah.
The soundtrack, the movie choices, and all that stuff, and even the video games itself that they were referencing. Put on, like, oh yeah, I can relate to that. Like, I know
Yeah.
that was all. Like, I played that game back in the day. Like, I know every inch of that game.
Yeah.
But overall ratings, I guess we can get to that now. I guess to me, I'd rate that movie between 7.5 to an 8. It's really up there. It's a good movie, and I do recommend anybody to watch that movie. To me, it was a great movie. Even going in with low expectations, probably only seeing the trailer twice, maybe 3 times, and reading the book a little bit, and then seeing the first scene that they showed in that movie was the race scene. Was like, okay, yeah, they were doing something that the book really referenced towards.
Yeah.
Like that I was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. What do you think, Nine Games? What's your rating?
Yeah, mine's also 8. You know, I really, like I said, I enjoyed it, so want to watch it again. Something that no expectations. I mean, something that I enjoyed. Why not?
Yeah.
You know, so yes.
ArmedMojo.
I give it 2 thumbs up. It was definitely entertaining, the whole movie. I liked it. Yeah, I will watch it again.
Oh, 1 out of 10. What was the rating?
I give it like a I give it an 8.
8?
8.5. I give it an 8. Solid 8. Pretty good.
Yeah. I would give it 8.5. Probably a 9 since I saw it twice.
There you
But yeah, it was a fun movie. Fuck the haters. Fuck the haters that are gonna hate on this movie.
There's gonna be a lot of haters.
Yeah,
Of course there
especially
will
since
be.
it was a book. I'm pretty sure they took some liberties from the book. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun movie. Take it for what it is. It was very enjoyable. I enjoyed it a lot. And fuck everybody that says that they don't like it.
Was there like you know how they had different characters from different game movies, whatever. Was there was there someone you wished that was there? That
Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
did wish Mario was in that movie. He was in the book. I know he was kind of not. He was related in the book, but they didn't show anything Nintendo wise in that movie, and I was kind of like, kind of sad. I think the only thing they paid homage to Mario was probably the little extra life thing,
I mean, yeah,
or the little coins that
well,
were. When
They
you kill
they
people.
referenced to Mario Kart.
yeah,
They referenced Mario Kart
yeah.
a little bit, but like that was the only thing. And I know Mario was in that movie. He was in the book. They talk about Mario a little bit in the book.
I'm sure there was a bunch of stuff in the book that didn't make it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
there was a lot.
for licensing issues.
But
Probably.
I just wish there was a little bit more Nintendo stuff in that movie. That was the
There
only
was
thing
never like a DK, right? Was there?
No, there was no Donkey Kong. There was no Zelda. There was no Star Fox or anything.
Mega Man too.
Or Mega Man. And I was like, oh. And I wish they would have just. I wish Nintendo would just give a little bit of leeway for movies. You know, I mean, it's a movie and it's multi-genre. So I mean, I wish they would have just.
Well, everybody
given
wants to
us
get
a little
paid. That's
bit.
why.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Mario's already getting paid. They
that too.
should be a little relaxed.
You should be.
Did you have
They are very
one?
stingy.
I would have liked. I mean, probably going back to Nintendo references. I mean, I would have liked to see. Well, I got two, I guess. I would have liked to have seen some Zelda stuff, especially the Master Sword. I would have
Yeah.
loved to see the Master Sword, and maybe some lightsabers sprinkled here and there, and
Yeah, little
especially
Star Wars references.
especially Darth Maul. I would have loved to see Darth Maul in there doing some
Alright.
crazy action.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's those two. I would have loved to have seen TIE Fighter sprinkled in there or somewhere. You, Armojo? Or Nuggets?
I guess.
Me, Nintendo also.
Yeah.
The reason why I say Nintendo is because of that racing.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
like to see a Mario Kart.
A turtle shell or something?
Something.
Yeah,
You know,
something.
it's-
Yeah.
That would have been really,
Yeah.
really cool to pop out right there, you know? And of course, maybe like a Zelda, like you said, Zelda,
Yeah.
Mario, something Nintendo
Yeah.
would have been awesome. Could have been like, oh, Nintendo's there too.
Yeah.
Instead of, damn, they're not here? Sucks.
They just talk
You know,
about
you
him?
got everybody else.
God damn it.
Yeah, exactly. You got everybody else, but the one that's you also want to. It's not.
Yeah.
Disappointed on them not being
Yeah, they didn't get the heavy
Yo.
hitter.
little. Be like, here you go.
Yeah.
We have fans too.
Yeah.
Here you go.
And there was a couple of heavy hitter games or just certain genres that they didn't hit.
Yeah, when you think about
like,
video games, it's Nintendo, right?
Yeah, I think
was
that
like-
was the most. A lot of people were like, "Oh, I wish Nintendo."
You
was
remember our parents would be playing PlayStation or Xbox? Like, turn off that Nintendo! So that would have been...
Not a Nintendo, Mom.
Get it right!
By you, Edgar.
I think
Master Chief.
same.
Master Chief.
That would be really cool if they were about Master Chief as a 117. But
They would have done the shield from the
yeah,
trailer.
something like that. Yeah. I was thinking maybe I honestly thought I was gonna see a Warhog in there.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I
That
was
one
kind of expecting that when you saw the Spartan soldiers running.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna see
They
a
missed an
Warhog.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But I mean, I
Part two.
think mine was either a character from Super Smash Bros. But
Yeah.
I was thinking like Star Fox. That would be
So I
pretty
guess
cool.
Nintendo
Yeah,
for you
Nintendo.
too.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
So
Nintendo characters.
yeah.
So you have every.
A lot of us are Nintendo nerds. Yeah, so I mean that does hit a little dwell on us, like they
Or a
wish
Sonic.
Nintendo-
We could say a Sonic.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't show any Sonic. I didn't. Now that
Yeah.
you mention it, yeah.
Oh,
Sonic, no
Duke
tails.
Nukem.
They showed Duke.
Did they?
Yeah, they showed
Damn, I
Duke.
missed
Yeah,
him.
he was in the very the where they were fighting in the Doom zone,
Oh, Planet Doom.
Planet Doom. Yeah, and then I guess H was shooting. It was Duke Nukem.
Damn. I
Yeah,
gotta rewatch it
I
again.
spotted that. Yeah, see, like, yeah, it's really there's a lot of parts you don't really notice in that movie, and you're like, oh shit, you gotta watch it again.
Yeah. Definitely buying this.
Metroid would have been good too.
Oh, and
See,
another
see,
Nintendo
Nintendo-
license.
see,
I know
that's-
Metroid would be
they-
perfect.
All
Nintendo-
Nintendo,
Come on,
goddammit.
man, you gotta relax on that. know,
Nintendo needs to ease up on their
That's true.
licenses.
You have fans out there,
Or
and
a,
you're
yeah.
over there just trying to be absent, just for whatever reason you will decide this stuff.
Or a Leon.
Leon.
From Resident Evil.
From Resident Evil.
That would have been interesting. I mean, they kind of did play little references because they had zombies in the movie. But I don't know. That could be referenced to anything. They could anything. But then again,
What else would be good? For sure. I thought they would add like DK on there. I would have been.
Donkey Kong would have been on.
Oh, from Rare. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's still Nintendo.
That's still Nintendo.
Metal Gear Solid.
Those bastards.
You said Metal Gear Solid. I didn't even see anything like reference to that either.
No, that would have been nice.
Would have been awesome. That would have been
And
really.
should just go ahead and pass Kojima up in there.
No shit.
You know, like at the company or something, getting kicked out.
So,
Or something.
back to video game movies. We're moving away from Ready Player One. Oh, what do you guys think of Rampage?
Oh, the movie Rampage.
The Rock movie.
The Rock.
I have not seen it, but I don't care. Y'all can
No,
talk
it's
about
just
it.
a trailer. It's just a
Oh,
trailer.
Well, let's talk about trailers now. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we'll talk about
Case
trailers. We'll stick on the
closed.
movie subject. Stick on trailers.
Case closed on Ready Player One.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I think we're
Case
done.
closed. Done. 8 out of 10 apparently from all of us.
Maybe a
no.
9. Maybe a 9.
8 maybe. Yeah, 8.5 I guess for all of us. So yeah, the Rampage trailer. I mean,
Not catching your eye.
It's
it does catch my a little, but then again, it's just another I guess
It's Monster Hunter.
it's not really Monster Hunter. It's more of a kaiju ripoff, I guess, if you would compare it to Godzilla. It's not Monster Hunter. How is it Monster Hunter? Nobody's wielding a big, great sword and slashing these guys down.
They got a gun. No.
But I mean,
You think you'll watch it, or you're not gonna watch it?
I'll probably watch it. Probably in the dollar movie.
Whatever. You're not gonna go see it. If
I'll
you don't
go
go see it, if you're not gonna pay $10 to go see it when the first 2 months or whatever, you're not gonna pay $1 to watch
I
it.
didn't even pay $20 to go watch Ready Player One.
I said $10.
$10. It was like $5. What are you talking about?
But I mean, you're not gonna watch it unless it comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, Redbox.
No, I'll probably go watch it at the theater.
Nah.
Okay, I redact my statement. I'll go watch it. I'll go watch it.
It didn't catch your eye?
Nah.
Did you ever play any of the Rampage games?
Yeah, the 64 one.
Did you like them?
The classic one. Yeah, I liked it. The one thing I didn't like was the fact that so when the first trailer pops up, right? You
Mhm.
see the Rock with the gorilla, right?
Yeah.
The thing that right away that I thought about was like, hey, this reminds me so much of Planet of the Apes, Caesar. That's the first thing I thought about, and I disliked it for it, and after I finished watching the trailer, I didn't get why they were fighting each other. But I mean, but I hate that the Rock, or that they made the character of the Rock plays too friendly with that Rampage guy, gorilla, because it was a mixture of, to me it was a mixture of King Kong, like he looked like any other King Kong movie. Like they made that monkey just like another.
Nah, but he wasn't as big as King Kong.
Well, no,
Massive.
right. But I mean, but the fact that he acted like it, to me, he acted that.
No,
gorilla.
but King Kong was kind of savage too. Like this gorilla is straight up friendly.
Well, exactly. It was just like Caesar, and King
Caesar
Kong.
was a chimpanzee.
Yeah, but it's when. Oh,
Yeah, he was.
well, yes, he was. But what I'm saying is the way he acted as a monkey. The monkey from Planet of the Apes.
You didn't like that he played a prank on the guy.
No.
That was friendly.
No, not
That was
before that.
super
When he
friendly.
was growing up, it was
okay.
too much like Caesar.
I got you.
And whenever they were in the city, it reminded me too much of King Kong or the Skull Island.
Yeah, but where else would they have done it? The whole game was like them tearing apart a city.
Well, to me, it just looked like too much of the. It looked like too much King Kong, but just white. You know what I mean? He wasn't the black color. He was just white.
Yeah.
Fur,
I kind of like that. Like I don't know, he looked kind of tough.
Yeah, he did. He reminded me of the white gorilla from Planet of the Apes.
There was a white gorilla input
Yeah, it was the white gorilla. White ape.
on the last one.
Yeah, and the last one.
Gotta rewatch that too.
Yeah, we'll watch it. It was a good movie, you know. Planet of the Apes.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah. The where's it?
I haven't seen it.
Not War for the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, it's War.
War
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
Planet
it's
of the
War.
Apes. Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. So you wouldn't go see it?
No, I would not go see it. I think I would go see Jumanji over it.
I heard Jumanji is actually a really good movie. Even though I think that movie's already hit DVD, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it has.
That is very surprising. I didn't think that movie was gonna be good at all.
Jumanji?
Yeah.
I heard that movie got a lot of good ratings. Very good ratings.
Bro?
Yeah, like a lot of people were surprised about how good that movie actually was.
Well, for me, I'm a little tired of seeing The Watch or The Rock.
The Watch.
Yeah, The Watch.
You're tired of The Rock?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Why?
I'm tired. You know,
Why?
so
Why
I'm
don't you like
I'm just tired of him. I'm not gonna lie.
his acting?
I
His
guess,
acting's pretty good.
No, it's good. It's just too much. Been too much the last few years. You know, so actually talking about the Jumanji movie, I'm a big fan of the original.
So you don't smell what The Rock is cooking anymore?
No, I don't smell it. I really don't even. You know, so I'm skipping this Jumanji, skipping this Rampage,
Yeah.
and also played Rampage.
Yeah.
Like the video game.
Yeah.
That movie is just I couldn't.
Well, the only downside is they made the monkey white. He's actually supposed to be blue.
Yeah, but you can't have a blue monkey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
know.
can.
It's gonna be weird.
Could.
You're gonna
When-
dye his hair.
when have
He
you seen a
could be
blue
a
monkey?
really rare monkey.
A really rare monkey.
Yeah, that's
He's a Ultra Instinct or what is it?
Yeah, he's actually a Saiyan monkey.
That would have made more sense now.
But yeah,
But I mean, because of you're saying because. All right, so we're gonna start a little beef because
okay, go ahead.
it's something to do with Oblivion. You know, he got me into this.
Okay.
What did I do? What did I do?
You better find out.
All right.
You're about to find out, dog.
So because it's Jumanji, and it does not look like the past classic one,
Yeah.
you gonna hate on it?
No, I just don't really. I guess the way the movie is, I already saw the trailers for it. It just doesn't catch my eye. And there's actually one actor in that movie that I cannot stand.
Is Jack Black?
And-
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Oh. Yeah, I can
You
see
know,
that.
I just cannot stand him. And The Rock is just a little too much of The Rock. That's why I want to kind of just back away.
But
from
it has.
Nope.
You're oversaturated with The Rock.
Yeah, yes.
It's-
He's
That's
been in
just-
a lot of movies in
that's
the
just
past
me.
like 2
I
years
feel that
though.
way.
That's
he's
the
on his
thing.
hustle. He's on his game.
You
He wants to make that money.
He could be on the
Yeah.
game, but I don't have to see him at the movies every time because I'm.
So
already
is it
just-
because
I'm
the
started.
movies are bad, or
No,
you
no,
just don't want to see The Rock anymore?
Anymore? Yeah.
So
I'm just a little
Damn.
it's too much. Watching him too much.
The Brahma
then-
Bull.
well, what movies
other
have you
side-
seen that The Rock?
I mean, what movies have you not seen when The Rock's in?
What?
I haven't seen his last
See-
past 4 movies maybe.
Which one?
San Andreas.
I haven't seen that one.
I saw
Yeah, I
that
haven't
one.
seen that one.
You saw that one?
I saw it.
I
You
thought
saw
that
it?
movie
I
was.
saw it.
I thought that movie had a dumb premise.
Yeah,
I
so
think
you
I've
know-
seen too
see,
many
but,
earthquake movies.
So you're a bigger Rock fan than me?
San Andreas.
Wrestler, probably yeah. I think he's an awesome wrestler.
What?
No,
He's talking about
but-
overall fan though.
I
Because
thought
you
overall-
saw-
oh,
you
Let's
saw-
talk wrestling,
But
damn
you-
it. No,
but I'm just saying,
You saw San Andreas.
I saw it. I saw it.
I mean, I'm surprised you watched it because that means you're a bigger fan of The Rock than I am.
I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. you
Why?
know?
Why
And
did
he
you give it a
just-
shot? Why did you give it a
Because
shot?
it was The Rock. And I gave it a shot.
You're kind of proving his point.
No,
I know
that's
you
what
are
I'm
gonna
saying.
prove his point.
No, yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. Now that I saw this and it wasn't a good movie at all. And I'm like, damn, that kind of sucked. And then
Yeah, but what if Rampage is a good movie?
Nah.
And we were just saying
And
that
and
Jumanji
wait
was a good movie.
Now you got Jumanji too. Now I got to give him 2 more cracks at it.
Yeah.
Well, here's
Well, I
the
mean,
thing,
Jumanji looks, pretty decent.
It does look decent.
Oh, you know what?
But that's what I'm saying. Though. That's the thing. You're
Did-
you're gonna probably give him a
no,
shot,
let him finish.
or you think it's gonna be a good movie. I'm already just to the point where I do not want to watch The Rock at all. I just want to drift away from watching it.
You want to break? You want to break from The Rock?
Second, one actor that I cannot stand and a comedian that I cannot stand is Kevin Hart. So now I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with The Rock's acting to a point, and then a actor that I cannot stand. So why would I even go if I'm already feeling this way?
Because you've been watching all the Rock movies.
You see what I'm saying? Though? Now you see where I don't want to watch.
Yeah,
this.
but you,
No, I mean you
know.
just like the people who watch like the Vin Diesel movies. You know, it's like they all watch
What's wrong
them.
with Vin Diesel?
He's too much Vin Diesel.
He's too
you know?
bald.
Oh, the reason the
He's
whole
kind of short.
you know
Hey.
the whole reason I asked was because
He was
that was
badass
my
in Riddick.
beef with the whole new Ninja Turtles. You know, whenever they brought out the new Ninja Turtles, they had like they look goofy, and they didn't look like the classic Ninja Turtles. That was my first reaction when I saw Jumanji. I was like, it's not like the classics, which is I put up a big fight with Oblivion on this on the Ninja Turtles because they weren't the classics. Once I got past that, after like 3 years, 4 years, seeing this Jumanji, I was like,
You didn't get past it because you didn't watch the movie.
no, but I just let it go. I was like, I just let it go. I wasn't
Yeah, but
putting
you
them in
still
a fight.
have you watched the movie though?
Give me
I
one
think
second.
I saw the second one,
So wait, so you did see the Turtles?
the second
the
one,
second one.
not the first one.
Okay, so you enjoyed it.
I mean, it was
The characters. Did you
Yeah.
enjoy the characters acting and their personalities?
Yeah.
Were they close to the originals?
Well, I didn't. Once you let that go,
Yeah.
you don't compare them anymore. Like
No,
I
but
don't
I'm talking about like because their personalities have to hit a certain I don't know, je ne sais quoi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Raphael has
Yeah,
to be
Raphael-
Raphael.
Right.
You know what I
and
mean?
I think he was.
You have to have the comedic guy, and then you have to have the leader.
Yep.
And I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, I did like Ralph and Mikey.
their chemistry.
they were pretty much spot on as the classics.
Yeah.
Because Ralph was the toughest one.
Because
they don't know bullshit.
to give him credit, they actually made him look a lot more like turtles. You know what I mean?
Weird
like,
looking.
They were more
but,
in the
here's
new
the
movie.
thing,
They were more mutated.
No, but
turtles.
they were more like turtles.
Well, I
You know
gave
what I
it
mean?
a chance. I'm a big fan of the old Ninja Turtles. I did watch the
Yeah.
first one.
I love
and
the original Ninja
I
Turtles.
couldn't.
right, because you're used to the old.
No, but even if I just couldn't get. I didn't like nothing of it.
Oblivion did.
Oh, good for him. He enjoyed the movie. Now he has
No.
one in his collection.
But that's what I'm
no, but
saying.
I'm
Like, once you let go of that, hey, it's
But like,
Nah, like-
like
Yeah, 'cause
he
the
was saying,
soul-
to
the-
me, it just didn't. They did not resemble.
So just because the
I get-
appearance, the appearance, you can't get over that.
I can't.
which is the same thing as Jumanji though. It's the same thing as
No, but he doesn't want to see Jumanji.
well, right, but he first thing he said was it was because it was different from like the classic.
Yeah.
That was like one of his first statements.
His
he
arguments.
said. And what I'm saying is once you let go of that, hey, who cares if it's not the same?
Yeah.
Then you have like me, I would go watch Jumanji because I already got past the Ninja Turtles part.
Yeah.
Which when I saw this trailer, I was like, you know what, I'll go watch it.
Yeah.
Because who cares if it's different?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
You're gonna take it for what it is.
yeah, now that's what I'm leading up into movies now.
So,
Mm.
okay, so now from now on, you're just gonna go ahead and just be like, you know what, I'm not gonna have a standard. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a try.
Well, it's not really a standard.
It's supposed to be a standard because you're gonna go. There's movies that you're already like. Let's say we're looking forward to Avengers. You already have at least a high standard on that movie for what it is.
That's
Or you're going with low standards with
No,
the Avengers.
It's not really
No,
a standard.
if they make-
it's
if they make-
biases.
if
He's
they
letting go
remake
biases.
like sorry to talk over you, Oblivion, but like the Spider-Mans,
Okay.
you've had so many Spider-Mans
Yeah.
that it's like it wasn't like the first one or it wasn't like the second one. If they redo Infinity War 10 years from now, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it wasn't like the first
original.
Infinity. Yeah,
Can I
You
say
know,
something real quick?
yeah.
Does it feel like The Rock is doing too many video game movies lately? Because I mean, it seems like he
What?
did Jumanji was a board game movie, and then now he's doing Jumanji.
Yeah, but
or not
Jumanji wasn't a
Jumanji,
video
he's
game.
doing Rampage as a video game movie. What's going on with?
Wait,
that?
what was the other video game movie?
He did? Well, Doom. Yeah, thank you, Doom.
Oh, Doom
was one of his first
like
ones.
yeah, but that was like a long time ago.
Yeah,
though.
that was like
yeah, but then again, it seems like he's hitting too much of that video game and board game genre right now.
that's like saying the Scorpion King. I mean, that was so long ago.
Wait, what do you mean? What
the
do you?
Scorpion King, the Mummy.
What
Remember
about
he
it?
made the Mummy? That's like one of his first movies he's ever made.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't really count. Doom, I don't count Doom as recent game movie. So old.
Yeah.
I guess you could.
I actually like Doom. Dude.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Really, you like Doom?
Yeah.
I liked it.
He was a good bad guy. He was a good bad guy.
He was a good bad guy, but the movie itself was
No, well,
pretty much
well,
trash.
it's going back to what Edgar was saying. Is like I took it for what it was. You know, I didn't compare it to the game because they didn't really make it like the game. You know what I mean? Probably because you were a fan. You were expecting to see that. Is that why you didn't like it?
That's what I was expecting. I was expecting
Oh, okay.
more. I was expecting more of the Doom and like the
Yeah.
hell raising
I have to
aspect.
have
Yeah.
a line where I go. You see what I'm saying? Like if I'm already getting tired of an actor for watching them too much,
Yeah.
I deserve a break. That's just the way I feel.
Yeah.
If a movie if I see the trailer and it's just even if it's not the same as the original,
Yeah.
if I feel that way, there's a reason why I go with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that entices me to go watch. If it doesn't, there's no point in me going.
So that's your that's basically your code.
Yeah,
Your
pretty much. I'm not just gonna throw caution in the wind and be like, you know what, let's just go for it. It's just not me.
Yeah.
You know, it got to catch my attention. You know, on this one, same thing with the like. We were talking about previously. I have just a little thing that I'm already getting tired. Certain actor and one actor that I cannot stand at all.
Well, one thing that stands out is you said you went to go see San Andreas, like who would go see San Andreas?
Actually, at the dollar theater. So.
All right.
Okay, we can't blame you for there.
But you went to go see it though.
No,
yeah.
But hey, I am saying that I did go watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Did you go with low standards or high? Did you expect it to be a good movie, or were you like, let me see what it is?
I was hoping it was gonna be,
pretty decent.
Good,
Yeah.
To say, you know what, you should watch it or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I just came out of there.
I didn't.
There's you.
I saw the preview. I saw the preview and I was like, it didn't
dumb.
look that good.
You know? But hey, that's yours. That's what you went with. I went with higher. That's all.
Yeah.
Came out disappointed.
You're
The
a bigger
next
Rock
movie
fan
I'm
than
waiting
me.
for The Rock to do is Duke Nukem.
He's not gonna. What the fuck? Duke Nukem. But nah, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Which is
like
why
it's-
like that's why the whole I finally played Gears of War, because at the same time I finally let go of the
bias. That you have?
bias in it, of hating me hating the last couple games. So
Yeah, I guess maybe if you get to that point, but right now you're dead set on your standard towards movies.
Yeah.
You don't want to see The Rock in another movie for a while, and that's why you won't see Jumanji.
And Kevin Hart.
Oh, and Kevin Hart. Yeah, that's like a double whammy. You're like, fuck this movie.
It's one person I'm trying to distance myself with, from movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then one person that I cannot stand at all. And so there's no reason for me to give it even a chance.
Yeah, actually, I don't want to see this movie, but since somebody in my family bought it on my Vudu account, I'm gonna watch it now.
Would you mind?
So yeah.
I'll watch it.
I'm gonna watch it now.
We'll watch it with you, cuz. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, well, not I wasn't really too excited for this movie too, because of what Edgar was saying. Just because it wasn't like the first one. They totally rebooted this Jumanji series.
It went from board game to video game. Yeah.
Which is understandable. They took it to the next generation to make it more relatable with video games, but still, it's like the magic was in the board game. You know what I mean? It's like the whole mystical side of it is like you wanted to see the board game, right? I was like,
they did show it in the beginning.
Did they?
Yeah, like in the trailer, they opened it. And Jumanji, and then
Oh
It's
yeah.
a shoe box.
Yo, maybe.
and then the
With microtransactions.
I'd have to. It was a loot box.
It was a loot box. There you go.
I'm gonna have to.
It wasn't the bar. It wasn't the game. It
Well,
was the collector's edition.
I guess I'm gonna find out, right? So
people posted on that.
Yeah. So I'm
Whenever
gonna
you
watch it.
Just let us know.
I'll let you know if you should. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you if you should or not. But you can do with it
I
what
don't
you
know.
will.
This is the same guy that told me to watch Twilight because of a badass vampire scene.
I did.
No, I did. I did.
Oh, that was good. That was Oblivion.
Yeah,
told-
I
he-
told
You
him.
told us. You told him to watch Twilight.
I was just kind of
He told me, he was like, "Man, you gotta watch this movie. It's a
No.
badass, gory scene. Two vampires go at it, and I fell for it, man." And he was like, "This is like Blade, you know," and I waited.
He's kind of exaggerating. I did not say Blade.
So and then I watched it and I was like, "What did I just watch?" I got tricked. I got tricked.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that did kind of trick him.
Good
But,
job.
But
And then
going
I became Team Jacob.
Team Jacob. He's going with the Lycans, the werewolves. But going back to the Rock thing, I remember there was this one movie that kind of screwed me over. What was that one movie where he was? Hercules. Hercules. I was so looking forward to that damn movie.
Oh yeah.
I saw it. I'm like,
PG-13?
yeah, PG-13,
Awesome,
and then, you know how was the whole Greek mythology and stuff. I was waiting so much to see that, and then it was like, it felt so short. It was so disappointing. I was like, motherfucker. It's like, fuck you, Rock. You tricked me.
I have not a reason to feel the way I feel.
Huh?
See, well, that one just let down on the movie.
Yeah.
That's, I guess, the story or the time period that you didn't get. You know, even if that it's a Hercules movie,
Mhm.
should have easily been a rated R movie.
Yeah.
You know, for what it is that
Could've
time
been.
period. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna see nipples all over the place. You know, just that alone.
Yeah.
But I mean, I actually skipped that one. No,
Oh.
actually, no, I did. I saw
You are a big Rock fan.
like little clip. I don't even remember. I know I saw a little bit of it, and I turned it off.
Yeah.
So I do remember that though. I don't
You
even
watched
remember
the
what
whole
I saw.
movie. Don't
No, I
lie.
don't. Or, you know what? I probably did. It was so bad that
and
I
you fell
literally
asleep.
just
You just fell asleep.
wiped out of my memory. No, but yeah.
I mean, I guess to get on the Rock rant, I guess.
Yeah.
The Rock rant. I mean, he's done a couple of good movies. I mean, there's a couple of good movies that he's done, but I mean, to me, it seems like he's run his. He doesn't run his course, but he just seems to keep doing too many movies too fast, and he doesn't seem to take a break. And then you got Jumanji, probably the end of last year, and then now you got Rampage coming out.
He's probably making like 2 movies a year, maybe.
Probably three if he does it. Yeah.
Think so. And then he's got the Baller series too.
Yeah, the TV show.
Have you guys seen the TV show?
Yeah, it's a pretty good show.
Yeah, right. Have you?
I saw a little bit.
You like him in that? You're gonna keep watching him on Ballers?
Being honest.
I was trying to get you.
He's pretty good on Ballers.
Yeah, right.
I haven't watched like granted like season 1 or 2 or anything, but
Yeah.
I've watched sporadic episodes where he's in it, and I'm like, yeah, he plays a really good character in that movie, in that show, and I'm like,
I mean, his acting isn't like.
it seems like he's not trying too hard. It
I
seems
mean,
like he's just kind of like acting like himself, like if he was being The Rock as the wrestler, not Dwayne Johnson the actor.
Yeah.
As you would, if you would,
I mean,
flip flop that protagonist that he does play.
He's not winning any Emmys, but I mean, it's a good show.
Yeah, it's a good
show. I mean, it's enjoyable. But I mean, I think I'll still watch a Rock movie, depending on what it is, though.
Yeah, and I haven't watched a Rock movie since probably Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Even though that was probably not really predominant in that movie, but I mean,
I think the last one he's a big part of it.
I hadn't seen the last one.
Oh.
I think I saw 6. That was the last one. I think I seen 6, and that was probably
the one where they go to Dubai.
Yeah, where he teams up with Toretto.
Oh, okay.
That's 6, right?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
it
6.
is
Yeah, where he
6.
teamed up with Toretto. Yeah, so that's 6.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think that was the last movie I saw with The Rock, where he was predominantly.
I think the last one I saw was like Fast 5, I think.
Or he was going against Toretto.
No.
That's when he was going against them.
Yeah.
Against Toretto. He was trying to hunt him down.
There's been so many we can't keep
Yeah,
counting.
5 was the one where he was trying to hunt him down.
In Brazil?
Yeah, in Brazil.
That's
That's the
when he
only
was
one.
No, it was 5. Yeah, he was trying to hunt him down. Yeah, because five he was hunting him down, and 4 was the one where Letty died.
I can't keep track of it.
It's funny. I know the fucking Fast and Furious movies more than I know Star Wars, which is sad.
They were good. Well, fuck.
They are good movies. Except for
for what they are.
For what they are, they're pretty good.
They're
movies.
action movies now.
They are action movies.
It's like damn fucking Rambo movies.
But
the first one's probably the only racing movie, and maybe the second one, which sucked.
Second one, yeah, the second one didn't suck.
Yeah, it did.
I love Too Fast, Too Furious,
bro.
With Ja Rule. Oh, not Ja Rule. With Tyrese.
Yeah, Tyrese.
And
Tyrese and Ludacris.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I hated that fucking movie. Man. I still watched it, but looking back, I hated it.
You know, we're getting on Fast and Furious rant. Why did you hate the second one?
God damn it! It was so corny and cheesy, dude. It was so corny and cheesy.
It was funny corny.
I mean, when I saw it, I mean, it was a Fast and Furious movie because I was so hooked from the first one, and then I was like, yeah, Fast and Furious, fuck yeah! And then was that around the whole time we were playing was it Need for Speed Underground and all that?
Oh yeah.
So I was like hooked into the racing scene and shit, even though I didn't have a car. I was like, yeah, that car has some badass mufflers.
Look at them spoilers, dog.
Man, you see that wing, bro? It was like, man, that car's about to fly. But yeah, I was so hooked. Then looking back at it, I was like, damn, this is a stupid fucking movie, man. I was like, but
I think the whole concept and everything, how everything falls, I think is pretty dumb.
I think it was just John Singleton that I didn't like. I don't know. I think he directed them.
I think he did, yeah.
But yeah, it was a huge difference going from the first one to the second one. The whole feel was different. The first one was kind of serious because you could believe what was going on in the first one, and the second one it got cartoonish. Yeah. It was exaggerated. It was.
I just like the second one because it had a lot of funny parts, but then again, when they did the street racing for trying to get the money. So that was pretty cool in the second. And the cars were nice.
So?
Yeah, with the muscle cars. Fuck yeah, dude. American Muscle, you can't beat that.
American Muscle.
Actually, yeah, you can beat it because it showed in that movie.
Shut up.
That was horrible, man. A Dodge Viper, a freaking
fucking
Lance.
4GT
No,
should have destroyed that.
Wait, which
Remember the Corvette lost, the Dodge Viper lost, the two muscle cars lost.
the opening scene?
No, when they were racing, when they were trying to get trying to work for that dude.
The Spider and the Lancer beat them.
So
hands
dumb.
down like that.
So
Come
dumb.
on,
Come on, bro.
They were compact cars, I guess. They slide between trailers.
Whatever, man.
Between the lanes, bro.
And the only thing I didn't like about that movie is that when Paul gets to the race, Skyline.
Yeah,
that
was pretty cool.
That car, like I said, I'm a big fan from the GTR.
Yeah,
Seeing that car is awesome.
He had a boner for it.
So do you think that Paul Walker put too much hype on those movies?
Well, not towards the end. Toward the later movies kind of got better. They got better, but they turned into super spies.
Yeah, basically.
It was like, what the hell?
They're like super spies.
A low-level crew from LA turned into government operatives.
CIA and stuff.
I was like, what the fuck? They're turning into Mission Impossible, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, really? It was like the all the action was like so over the top towards the end, towards the later movies. I'm like, what the fuck? Especially what was that one movie where they were racing in Europe or something, and they were like in two separate highways or two separate lanes where there was a bridge. I think where there was a where there was Letty. They were trying to get Letty.
Oh, that was in 4.
Was in 4?
Yeah, that was.
There was tanks going on the roadways, and then Toretto launched himself to catch Letty from falling over the bridge.
I think that's 6.
Oh, that's 6. Yeah, you're right. That's 6.
I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah,
I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done with these movies.
There's a lot of Mission Impossible shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, at least a Mission Impossible.
Off the cargo plane.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it wasn't that movie though.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about just that.
The disbelief
that
you have to have. But I mean, at least in Mission Impossible, is like they're super spies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and in this movie they're not. They're just
They're-
street racers.
They're actually trained operatives. You know what I mean?
real G's.
Real G's. What well, change the subject to Mission Impossible. It's like, what do you guys think about Mission Impossible?
The new one?
Yeah, the new trailer for Mission Impossible.
Actually, it looks interesting to me.
Looks really good, right?
It does really look interesting.
Like of all the Mission Impossible trailers that I've seen, this one catches my eye the most. You know,
Well, have you seen any other Mission Impossible movies?
maybe the first one.
I think I've seen the second one.
Are they-
I think I've seen the second one and then like the fourth one. I think.
Have you seen the one with Philip Seymour Hoffman?
The fourth one?
I think it's the third. It might be the third, where they kidnap his wife.
Oh yeah, that's the third one.
The third one.
I've skipped around those. I mean,
I saw the last scene where he. Well, I'm pretty much spoiling it for you guys.
it
But,
doesn't matter. Yeah,
but
it's old.
yeah. But this scene where they kidnap his wife, and they have her towards the end of the movie, and they implant like an explosive in her brain. I might be getting this wrong, or I don't know.
I don't know.
But I think there was some kind of explosive in her body, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is the villain, and he I guess he's there, and I guess he's about to blow her head off if he doesn't do something. I can't really remember. It was a while. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, but when I saw that scene, it was like it pretty much got me hooked. And then every Mission Impossible after that, like I just bought, and I just got hooked to the series. It's like every movie that I've seen from then on has been really good. You know what I mean? It's like all the action scenes that they have, man.
Yes, the third one. You're right. It's the third one.
They've been so satisfying to me, just seeing all the action they have.
You think so? You know, he's would you say he's similar to like the James Bonds, movies?
I think he's better.
Yeah,
So-
he's better than James Bond right now.
So would you know how they changed recent James Bonds actors maybe in the last 10 years?
I actually like James Bond too. Like no matter what actor they have.
Actually, to be honest, if you were to rate any James Bond, I guess actor, Daniel Craig has probably done a better job portrayed James Bond compared to like maybe Pierce Brosnan.
Well, it's because it's more realistic, right?
Yeah, but not just that, but him to portray 007 as the agent himself, to be like this super spy.
Why?
Daniel
What do you
Craig,
mean?
I think to me Daniel Craig has done a little bit more of a better job portraying that character compared to other 007s that have been in the past. And I think they've kind of referenced it that there's not just one 007, there's multiple. If you've kept up with the story, if you've ever watched any of the old ones, there's not just one 007, there's multiple. But I mean, to me, Daniel Craig has done a tremendous job, especially when I watched, I think it was Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that train scene was fucking awesome.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen all of Casino Royale, but I've seen next couple ones. Man, they've pretty much blown me away.
Yeah, they stepped up the game on the James Bond movies. And I mean, to me, my favorite old James Bond movie is From Russia with Love with what's his name? Oh god. Scottish dude.
I know who you're talking about, but you might want to Google that.
Yeah, god.
Anybody think of his name? He was in The Rock. Oh my god, why
God,
am I...
I'm drawing a blank on his name. Damn it. What's his name?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank too.
I feel bad right now. Oh god, what's his name?
Well, when you guys find
Only
out,
winners fuck the prom queen.
I think
Sean Connery.
Sean
Thank
Connery.
you, God, Lord.
How the fuck
How
did we
did
draw
I
a
miss
blank?
his fucking name?
How did we
Anyways,
draw a blank on that?
I drew a blank on his name so bad. I feel terrible now.
He's what we
I'm
should
not gonna
aspire
talk
to be.
anymore. Sorry, go ahead, Edgar.
But nah,
I've done a disgrace on Sean Connery's name.
I don't think I've ever seen any of the old.
I haven't.
Any of
I've seen a bunch of the old James Bond.
like
pretty good.
the oldest one I can remember was GoldenEye, and I didn't even watch
Oh,
the whole
Pierce
movie
Brosnan?
through.
Yeah. He did okay. I'm not saying he did great. He was more of like I guess you would put like the sex appeal James Bond, because he had a lot of the.
Well, it was like the stereotypical secret agent, right?
Yeah, basically.
That's
he
where
was more-
everybody got their their references was from him.
Was from him, yeah. But I think Sean Connery played more of the. He played a good one.
The macho.
He played more of that macho man. He slapped women and shit. And he's like, "Don't talk to me." And he just smack him. I was like, "Whoa." I didn't know you could do that.
I think it was more accepted.
Yeah, I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy."
Like, no euro,
basically,
woman.
Basically. So here's a good question from our stream. Aaron Rostro, 84. He says, if John Wick, James Bond, and the Hitman had a showdown, who do I think would win?
That is a really good question.
Well, ask him which James Bond though.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess the latest ones.
Okay, Daniel Craig.
He said John Wick. John Wick. But he didn't include Mission. I forget his name.
The Mission Impossible guy.
Yeah, the
Tom Cruise.
No. But his
just say Tom Cruise.
His character.
We'll say Tom Cruise. We'll just say Tom Cruise right now.
That's bugging me now. Like, look
I'll look it up. Well, anyways, the Tom Cruise actor. So
let's include him in there too.
Okay. 4.
Ooh.
Those 4.
Say it again. Count them off again.
It was John Wick, James Bond, and the Hitman.
Ethan Hunt.
Ethan, yeah. Ethan had a showdown. Who do I think would win?
So you really compare James Bond, it'd be Daniel Craig. So Daniel Craig, James Bond, and then John Wick.
I think Daniel
Reeves. And
I think John Wick will win.
It would be a close call between John Wick and Ethan Hunt. Because Ethan Hunt never fails.
Yeah, that too.
And then Daniel Craig is always getting his ass whooped.
He's always getting caught in situations that he can get out of, but then again, I don't think John Wick or Ethan Hunt would let him get out of that situation. They would probably just fuck him over.
So before we decide, so Ethan versus James Bond, who would win?
Ethan versus James Bond?
Yep.
Ethan Hunt.
All right, so we got John Wick versus Hitman.
John Wick.
So that leaves John Wick versus Ethan.
Ooh, that's a really tough one.
All right, so in a firefight
probably
with guns,
John Wick.
In a fist fight,
Ethan Hunt. I say Ethan Hunt. But Ethan Hunt's more trained. Ethan Hunt is a super spy. He is a super spy.
Yeah, and then his mental toughness is off the charts.
Yeah. Ethan Hunt overall over John Wick, he would. I mean, John Wick would probably take the punches because I mean, as we've seen in John Wick 2, he does take a lot of damage.
Yeah,
he's gotten shot a bunch of times, and he's then again,
John Wick or Ethan Hunt has never killed anybody with a pencil.
That's true. That is true.
So what if Ethan was the person that killed his dog? Who would win?
It'd probably be John Wick.
John Wick.
So overall, I think
I guess we have our answer.
Yeah, John Wick.
John Wick.
Right off the
Case
bat.
closed.
Case closed on John Wick there.
John Wick would murk everybody.
AA Ron.
AA Ron. Thanks, AA Ron. You did a good job on that question. That's a good one. That was a good question. It's funny, the Hitman. I didn't expect that one, but I don't think the Hitman would even.
He wouldn't qualify, right? Because I mean, he's more of a
silent assassin guy.
Yeah, he's in the shadows.
In the shadows, and John Wick would be like, "Hey, I see you," and you shoot him.
Yeah.
John Wick would be more in the shadows compared to Hitman.
John Wick's fighting it's crazy though.
It's good, but I mean, then again, Ethan Hunt's training of ability. He's a super spy in general.
He's holding on to planes as they're flying away.
Yeah, that's true.
Climbing buildings, climbing the Burj Khalifa and stuff. I was like, this guy's a madman. You know?
True.
Badass level is off the charts.
It's like super off the charts. And it's funny because you mentioned was it the new Mission Impossible movie? Did y'all know he was actually in that movie? He actually learned how to fly helicopters in that movie. So that little trailer you saw where he's flying on the freeway, that's actually him.
Flying
that's actually
the helicopter?
Yeah, it's actually Tom Cruise flying on the freeway.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I was like, "Ooh."
The only reason it caught my eye was on the story because they said they're hunting down his team.
His team.
That's the only reason I would watch it. Because if it was they're hunting him down, to me it seemed like any other James Bond, any other Mission Impossible. It just seemed too generic. You know? But the fact that they said his squad, I know for sure I'm gonna get some kind of his squad is dying or something.
Actually, you know how you like the Bourne movies? They're more seated in reality.
Actually, that'd be a better question. Add Jason Bourne.
Did I say James Bourne?
You said Jason.
No,
It's
Jason Bourne.
You'd
It's
add
Jason
Jason
Bourne.
Bourne, John Wick, Ethan Hunt, and fucking James Bond in that mix. That'd be a better question.
Jason Bourne will win.
Thinking about
would
that.
He? Would he win?
Yeah,
Thinking about that one. Yeah.
Would he win?
he killed
Would he
somebody
win,
with the pencil too.
He beat somebody's ass with a book.
Yeah, he had like a magazine, right? It was
Yeah,
a magazine.
magazine. Yeah. He smacked him around the magazine.
Maybe a draw.
If he would have
Hey,
killed
no
his
draw.
dog, if
No
Jason
draw.
Bourne would have killed his dog, I think John Wick.
I don't
was-
think Jason Bourne
No.
would kill a dog.
Because he would
Damn.
know where he's at. He would just tell him he'd be on his mic, seeing him. Where's he at?
No,
Yeah, he's
Jason
too
Bourne
smart.
is more of a strategist.
He's too smart.
He is too smart.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you're right.
and plus, because I'm a big fan of Jason Bourne, so he wins automatically.
No.
He wins automatically.
You're biased. Fuck out of here with that shit. No, but it would be a close call. It would be.
Yeah, well, he lost his
pretty-
memory, and he knew how to fight. Right?
He retained his
Yeah.
muscle memory.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I'm gonna still have to go with John Wick on this. I think John Wick is more resilient.
I say Jason
Why?
Bourne on
Because he
that
was
one.
I'll go 50-50.
what's that movie?
All right, so
Bill
let's
and Ted.
see.
No, what's that? His first movie?
Matrix.
Matrix. That way.
He's Neo. Neo, he's the chosen
He's the
one.
one.
Actually, he wasn't the one.
He's the one that bent
He was
backwards
the
and dodged
one
the
of many
bullets.
ones.
No, he wasn't the one. It was I don't know if you guys know this, but it was actually the what's that guy? The guy that says the agent, Mr. Anderson.
Agent Smith.
Agent Smith.
He was the original one.
He was the one. Get that shit straight. But anyway,
Well, I'm just saying, Jason Bourne had the whole United States after him.
He did.
yeah, but John Wick had the entire criminal underworld against
Yeah,
him.
that's just
That's
one
not the same.
underworld. He had Jason Bourne had the whole fucking government after him.
Man, who runs the government? The black market.
What's that other Bourne movie? Where they had that dude that plays Hawkeye.
Oh, Legacy.
Yeah, he barely
Oh.
survived.
He barely survived. Well, man, I'm gonna still say John Wick. I'm gonna still say.
Anyways, we get back on the topic of Mission Impossible. We've already we've
I've
solved
seen the
that
Mission
one.
Impossible movies. I just don't know which part.
Wait, who did we say? Who,
Which?
well, no. Who did we agree was gonna win out of all the,
John Wick.
John Wick.
If we stayed with the original plan, it'd be John Wick.
the original plan?
Yeah.
Oh,
John
not
Wick.
adding Jason Bourne.
Not adding Jason Bourne. It'd
Nah.
be John Wick.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
John Wick.
okay. All right. So it's too close to call.
With Jason Bourne and John Wick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be
too close to call. All right. Yeah, but Mission Impossible. You guys interested in that or no?
I'm interested, but I wouldn't go watch it. Theaters.
What? Have you seen any Mission Impossible movie?
Nope.
Yeah.
I think the last one I saw, like I said, I skipped through them, was probably 2 and probably Ghost Protocol.
Do
I
you
think that
wanna
was
s-
the one before that?
Yeah.
That one was pretty good. Ghost Protocol was pretty good.
Do you want to see any Mission Impossible movies?
Not really.
What?
But I mean, if it's like one of those weekends when I'm not doing anything, I'm like, I guess I'll watch it. It's like it's just like if I watch one of my favorite movies, Lord of the Rings. I guess I'll just watch
Oh,
it.
Lord.
I don't got.
Do you watch Lord of the Rings
I'm
every
not-
weekend?
Yeah, if I have nothing to do for 3 hours, might as
3
well.
hours, bro.
If you have nothing to do with 3 hours, you watch Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Oh my lord.
Well, anyway, but do you want to watch? Well, I'm asking you. Do you want to watch one of the Jason Bourne?
I think
The Mission Impossible
let's
movies.
watch Jason Bourne. I'm down to watch Jason Bourne.
No, but do you want to watch one of the Mission Impossible movies?
Binge watch
I think
Mission Impossible movies?
I think I want to watch Justice League just to make these guys watch
What the fuck?
it.
We're not talking about Justice League. We're talking about Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Do you would you watch one of them if I tell you to watch it?
That's a hard question because I don't know if I want to watch the first one or I just want to watch the latest
The
one.
first one. What do you mean?
Yeah, like
Mission
because you
Impossible 1,
you
yeah.
might tell me watch the first one,
No, I'm not gonna
And-
tell you to watch the first one.
and I don't
we
know if I
would tell
want to
you
sit
probably
through.
to watch Mission Impossible like 2,
3 up.
or 2 or 3 because 2's actually pretty good. really good. But I think if you'd watch 3, I think 3 you would probably catch your attention.
I don't know if I should trust your recommendations.
Hey, man. This is the first time I've given you a recommendation.
I think 3 up. 3 up. I think it would probably catch your attention. I think you would like it. But anyway,
3 up.
You're not interested from the trailer? You wouldn't watch Mission Impossible from this new trailer?
I watched the latest one, but I don't think I watched the third one or any of the past ones.
You'd watch
Because I think I remember seeing the third trailer, and I would just like the third Mission Impossible 3 trailer.
Yeah.
And to me, the first thing was like, oh, another one, you know, and
Yeah, but it's the
I was
same.
like, bleh.
Yeah, but what?
It didn't catch my interest because it was another one, just like Nine Gates. You know, it's another Rock movie, another Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah, but you've never seen any Mission
you've
Impossible
never seen
movies.
it.
I didn't have to see it. You know, to me, it was.
What
like
do you
enough.
mean? You don't know what they're about, so you're like, yeah,
It's like
fuck
trying
that.
to be on
There's too
another
many.
Jason Bourne,
There's
you
too
know?
many. What do you? If they're making more, they got to be good.
Because people,
It's like a
they
series.
keep watching it. I don't know why they keep watching it. Cause like
But you can't even judge.
it's
'cause
just like the Fast and Furious movies. They just keep making them. You know, what number 7 maybe?
yeah, but this
Mission
is on a
Impossible?
different league though.
Yeah, this is a completely different level. This is like super spies, like super spies, basically. I mean, like, if
It
you
doesn't
think-
convince
if-
me.
Well, like say like you like John Wick.
I seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one.
Okay, if you like the first one, think of this of Mission Impossible. Like think
So-
of John Wick times 20.
What?
Think of John Wick 1 times 20.
20.
I would.
So how did he beat? How did the
Just
Ethan
think of
guy
the- like,
lose
the
to
act-
John
the
Wick?
more-
Then
Like, okay, let me phrase it. The action scenes times 20.
sounds like Transformers to me.
Well, they're more transform. But you're talking about explosions.
Yeah, I know. We're not talking about Michael Bay here.
Yeah, there's not that many explosions
Yeah.
that catch your eye.
Well, because you know what bugs me about Mission Impossible? It's some of
You've never seen Mission
the
Impossible.
trailers. You know,
The
it's-
trailer.
Trailer, you can't compare that, dude.
You
Yeah, I
said-
can because some of the stuff looks so unrealistic.
Bro.
It's
that-
not. All his stunts are real.
Yeah.
No,
He's actually
Yeah.
doing what he's doing.
Like, what is it that trailer that just came out where he's climbing the helicopter and where he drops and it catches the rope again? That's actually him
No,
doing that.
you see the scene.
that's
No,
the
no.
dumbest thing. How are you gonna go up? He's perfectly going like 20 feet to
No,
the
no, no,
helicopter,
no,
and
no.
he just randomly falls.
Wait. You know the scene where he jumps across the buildings? Did you see that in the trailer?
No.
It was one of the major ones.
Yeah, that's actually him doing that.
He
No.
broke his ankle or he broke his foot
He broke
jumping
something.
across.
Yeah, doing
Whose
that.
fault
yeah.
is that then? Why are you jumping
No,
buildings?
because they're real. They're real. You're saying it looks. You're saying it looks fake. It's
no,
actually.
I'm not saying
It's
that.
actually him doing the
Oh,
stunts.
no, well,
He's his own stunt man.
I mean,
Yeah.
people would jump out of buildings all the time. What bugs me the most is that
I don't
It's-
see why you wouldn't see one of his movies.
Yeah.
One of
because
these Mission
some of the stuff
Impossible
that
movies.
I can't. I mean, I have to look at all the trailers now to tell you, hey, that's what bugs me. This is what bugs me. But on the latest one that bugs me is one of the scenes that he's climbing out the helicopter with the rope. You know, he does it perfectly. First 15 feet, and then on the 16, 17 feet, he randomly falls and he catches the rope. Like really,
maybe the plane jerk
no.
or the helicopter jerk.
come on. The
Maybe they
the-
went
the-
up
a
and he lost
Marine-
his grip.
on Black Hawk Down just like really missed it. You know, on Black Hawk Down.
We ain't talking about Black Hawk Down.
Well, I'm just
bruh.
saying, you know,
Talking about
he couldn't
That
reach
was
it.
that was a real event. You know what I mean? This is a movie with the super spy. Can't compare the two. Black Hawk
Okay,
Down
the-
actually
one missed
happened.
the rope, one catch it. You know, it just come on. If you're that high in the air, you think you're just gonna go reach it and get it again after you fall? Your
It's
odds-
possible.
your
Was he
odds
wearing
of catching
gloves?
it-
Was
No,
he
he
wearing
wasn't
gloves?
wearing gloves.
Maybe he lost his grip. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but he's completely like horizontal, like on like
horizontal.
like the
I
rope.
thought he
is-
was in the air.
no, like his body in
His
the air.
body, yeah, he's
Vertical.
He's
Ver-
vertical.
No, no,
Vertical, up and down.
He's
Right. But when he's falling, his legs are pointed
Sideways.
are next to the rope. You know what I mean? Like the rope is towards his feet, not his hands.
Rope is towards his feet.
So
not
it,
his
like
hand. So he falls back.
Yeah,
you're saying.
exactly. Yeah.
He-
So there's unrealistic for him to catch the rope again. It's a low chance.
Maybe he's got some strong legs.
And then the helicopter scene when he's about to crash into a bus. If it's him driving,
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, it was a helicopter.
Yeah, who drives the helicopter to the highway?
Maybe he's trying to.
Maybe he's trying to pull back up to get off the highway.
Oh, he is. You see
So I'm
him
saying,
on
yeah,
trailer.
he's trying to pull back up.
Yeah,
Maybe
but you see all these branches in the way?
yeah.
You got the
should've hit it at
blades.
least.
You got the
Well, he's
blades.
got the
It'll,
propellers.
it's like a lawnmower.
No,
It'll
no,
just
no,
chop
no.
them up.
That's
Either way, it's a super spy fictional movie. It's not.
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
It's not
We're just saying you
fictional.
should watch it, and then once you watch it, maybe we'll take your opinion seriously.
like,
You have to at least watch one of them to.
But you're-
to
you-
compare
you're-
the other movies.
oh, I mean, I said I would watch this one, because I catch
But
it.
at least watch one of the older ones. Like, I would say watch Ghost
Nah.
Protocol because that was a more recent.
Yeah,
one.
Ghost Protocol.
That was
yes.
a more recent one.
Well, Ghost Protocol, and then I'm gonna make you watch the next one.
Yeah, which is the one that comes out. Yeah.
That way,
That's why you're like, okay, now you get the premise.
actually, you need to watch the third one because they're bringing back his wife on this new one. So we gotta start from there. Yeah, you made me watch all the Jason Bourne movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
do-
made me and Omar watch them too.
So I gotta do the same to you.
Yeah, but compared to Jason Bourne, I think
Nah,
this one's way better.
compared to Jason Bourne, this one was way better. So you're admitting that Mission Impossible was
No,
way
no,
better?
like making you watch Jason Bourne was better than.
I don't think so. Because they're basically
Yeah.
the same movies every single time.
What?
Well,
Jason
I mean, I
Bourne?
didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. It was only.
Yeah, they were.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they were.
Maybe the first.
There's always a
maybe
chase.
Maybe the first.
There's
or
always a
second one.
No, all of them are the same movies.
No, the third one wasn't.
No, all of them are the same movies.
Third one, the chase wasn't like it was like in the beginning of the movie.
No, there was one with Chase in Vegas at the end of the movie.
That was Jason Bourne.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about the first and second movie.
Jason Bourne.
No, the Bourne movie, the Bourne Supremacy, and the Bourne
Yeah, they're all the same movies.
Identity.
the Bourne Identity and the Bourne Supremacy were basically the same movies, but the third one wasn't. The Bourne Ultimatum wasn't.
Oh no, no.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
no, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
No,
Yeah, it was. It was the same movie.
No.
It was the same movie.
No, what?
It was.
I'm gonna slap you.
No, they were. Prove me wrong.
Oblivion.
We're gonna watch them tonight, man.
I have Aaron Rochel,
All right.
84,
Another
saying,
one?
saying the last time you made somebody watch a movie, which was 007, he fell asleep.
007. Which one?
Which
He's always asleep.
007? Tell
Yeah,
him
he
which
is
one.
always
Which 007?
Which one?
Which 007?
Aaron.
Aaron. But that means your recommendations suck.
That's true. You always fall asleep during movies, dog. Don't lie.
He pretty much always falls asleep. Every time he goes to my house and just lays down on my couch, that's it. He's knocked out. No matter what.
Even on
Even,
football
even
games.
during UFC.
Yeah, UFC, he's always passed out. And that's pretty legit
And he
fights.
made a bet during that time, and he falls asleep. Like,
So
what happened to McGregor?
Speaking of
Did he
UFC,
win?
just to heads up, next week, we will podcast on a Friday, because on Saturday we're gonna do we're gonna go see UFC. Is that right?
Yes, UFC 207, I think it is. I believe it's UFC 207, which is coming up soon. And then, yeah, UFC 207. We'll probably go watch that. Probably 223. My bad. Why do I say 207? I'm thinking way in the
207.
past. Yeah, UFC 220.
So what are we doing? What?
Oh, since we brought up UFC, I figured that I think you guys want to do a podcast next week on a Friday,
Yeah.
because you guys want to see the event on Saturday, which is a UFC fight.
Yeah.
Which should we discuss a sports UFC?
I mean,
We're probably gonna have a packed week. Didn't mention. Well, it's kind of my guilty pleasure, which is a WrestleMania, which happens on that weekend as well. And I have talked to you guys about watching wrestling as well. So I mean, we probably would have a pretty much sports cast that week,
We could do
but the following weekend, not
we
this.
can do a UFC, how it turned out, and we can get into wrestling, since somebody's apparently
I guess
bigger fan of The Rock than me.
Nine Gates, immortal,
Yeah, but
mortal Edward.
But you can't count The
shocked.
Rock as a wrestler anymore because
Yeah,
he's
he's not a
not.
wrestler
He's
anymore.
not in the Federation.
Federation.
No, but I mean,
Pro
as
wrestling.
he
I'm
took
going
WWE, dog.
WWF.
when you
I
see
know
him-
it is WWF. Goddammit. Fuck that WWE shit.
yeah, fuck that shit.
We're gonna get sued by the World Wildlife Foundation.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. Panda, yeah, Panda Express.
God damn it. Damn wildlife.
But I
But-
mean, when you see Dwayne Johnson, you don't just say Dwayne Johnson. You just say The Rock.
Yeah,
Rock,
yeah, you're
that's
right,
how
you're
we,
right.
I think that's how we grew up knowing him.
Yeah, you're
so,
right.
I mean, we always say, "Hey, look, The Rock's in a new movie."
Yeah.
Does he still refer to himself as The Rock?
He calls himself Dwayne The Rock
Dwayne
Johnson.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Dwayne The Rock.
Yeah.
Well-
Whenever you see the titles, you see Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, it's Dwayne The Rock.
But
Titles.
I mean, do we want to do predictions on the?
Let's call it right now. Let's call predictions on the UFC fight. We don't. I guess a lot of us don't watch wrestling besides me and Edward. So, I guess we'll call predictions on. I guess the two main event cards that are going on in UFC, which is Khabib versus Ferguson and Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Rose Namajunas. So I guess first up and foremost will probably be the co-main event, would be Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Namajunas, the champion. Who's got who? And I guess let's start with Oblivion. Who got for Rose against Joanna Jędrzejczyk?
I actually want Joanna Jędrzejczyk to win. I'm rooting for her to win. I was actually rooting for her to win on the last fight
Yeah,
because I was such a fan and I thought she was such a beast. I didn't think Rose was gonna have anything on her, and I was completely surprised. But I think it was just the mindset that she had going into the fight. I think she was overly cocky. I don't think she thought that this girl was gonna touch her. But going into this fight, I think she's taking this fight more seriously, and I think she's training harder for this fight. So I think I'm calling Joanna Jędrzejczyk to win this fight.
Yeah, same here. Well, I didn't really know anything about her on the first fight.
Yeah.
Which
Rose?
yeah, no, both of
Jędrzejczyk.
them, both of them.
both of
Oh,
them?
both of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but when I did see the what is it, the weigh-ins, you
Yeah.
know, I'll be like, oh, this girl is being a bully, you know.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah.
she loses, you know, because
Yeah.
like you said, the way she was acting or whatever.
Yeah.
And I did like that she lost, and then I saw the interviews months after, you
Yeah.
know, of the Rose girl, and
Inter-
I want her to lose this coming up fight, which is next week.
You want
Because-
Thug Rose to lose?
Yeah, I didn't like her, you know, after she won, you know.
Why? Because she's too nice, or what?
No, because the whole, you know, I didn't like the whole everything that came after it. You know, it's like, oh, she bullied me and blah blah blah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't like that. You know, it's like, okay, you won. You know, you just, you know, like, stop crying. You know, about the whole bully stuff. You know, so like, so yeah. So now I want her to lose.
So if she would have been more cocky, you would have liked that, like, or
No, she should have been like, okay, bring the next fighter. You know,
Oh, okay.
if she wants a rematch, let's get a rematch. You know, yeah, get off this. You know,
So you took it as she was talking shit about Joanna.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
All right.
And so I didn't like that. Yeah.
Who you got, Nine Gates?
I got the ex champ, just because.
Joanna?
Yeah, just because. I didn't think. I gave her a chance at Rose on the first fight. I actually did. I'm not a big fan of her, anyways. But now that she took the champion, I think it's harder to keep it, and I think the ex champion is gonna come back and just take it away from her. I just don't think she's gonna be ready for that. Win that title, you know. So that's my prediction on that fight.
Oh, you think the pressure is gonna get to her?
The Rose?
Yeah, Thug
Yes.
Rose.
I really do.
I guess it's unanimous because I guess I'll just say it as well. I bet on Joanna the first time, and I'm gonna bet on her again. I mean, to me, she is taking a more cautious approach to this fight. So I do believe that she will regain that damn title back from her, because I mean, to me, it seems like she's the only fighting champion that I've seen lately in the UFC, and especially from the female side, she is the only fighting champion, and she's defended that title multiple times. And this will be Rose Namajunas' first time defending that title. and it's a lot of pressure, especially defending a title, even if it's wrestling or non-wrestling. It's a lot of pressure, and the pressure does get onto you. And even though this is her first title defense, I do believe that Rose Namajunas will probably feel that pressure, especially not just from the crowd, but from all the fans and all the haters. And then she's gonna feel that, and I don't know if she'll be able to neglect or doubt all those people. To me, it seems like Joanna has done that, and she's proven that multiple times. So for me, so I guess it's straight around the board for us. It'll be Joanna Jędrzejczyk retaining this title.
Yeah, I don't understand how she lost this last fight, because Joanna has beat some fighters that have beat Rose Namajunas.
Yeah.
Like, man, what the hell happened?
Yeah, and a lot of the people that Rose had fought against, like, to get to Joanna. I mean, Joanna has beaten all those fighters like Claudia Gadelha, and that one, I guess I can't remember her name. She's a Russian fighter, and she had to get through Rose Namajunas to fight Joanna, and it seems like this time Rose, she's gonna feel the pressure against Joanna this time, because Joanna is she's probably not gonna let her guard down this time at all, and I can guarantee that. I mean, and to be honest, I mean, Joanna did get surprised by that strike, that first round where she knocked her pretty much on her ass.
Well, she was basically just coming forward, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
She wanted to pressure her,
and she wanted to pressure her, and she got caught. And the funny thing is that Rose Namajunas is not a striker; she's a grappler. She's a ground fighter, and I guess that did surprise a lot of people. That when they saw that, they're like, "Oh crap! We didn't expect Joanna Jędrzejczyk to get knocked down within the first 30 seconds, basically."
Yeah.
So they were like, "Wow." And I think Joanna will be more prepared this time. So all around the board, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Yep.
All right. So what about Tony Ferguson versus Khabib? Who's got that match? And a lot of people have their differences on this one. So what do you think, Oblivion? Who's gonna take this one, Khabib or Ferguson?
I'm saying Khabib is gonna take it. Khabib looks like, man, he looks so tough. Especially with his last fight with Barbosa.
Yeah.
Edson Barbosa. And that guy's no joke. And fucking Khabib just ran right through him. And I think Barbosa's got like crazy kicks, and he's knocked out his other opponents.
Yeah, just with that kick.
Yeah, and I think he landed a direct kick to Khabib, and he didn't go down. He didn't even phase him
at all. Yeah,
he just kept pushing forward and just manhandled Barbosa. That completely surprised me. I was like, holy shit! And hands down, I'm going with Khabib. I think he's gonna. Well, I don't know about dominating, but I think he's gonna take out Tony Ferguson.
I really don't care who wins. I just want to see a good fight.
Just because you don't know any of them, right?
Yeah. I just want to see a good fight. Somebody get knocked out. I'll be happy.
So who you got on that one? Either way,
He said,
Yeah, I don't
care.
care.
Either way, he's not invested.
I
I'm
get
going
you
for
got.
Ferguson.
Going
I
Ferguson?
just have a good feeling that he's gonna win. But I do know that Khabib is, it's gonna be one hell of a challenge.
Yeah.
Both ways, it's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah.
But I have a gut feeling.
Tony's gonna take it. We shall see.
For my pick, it's pretty hard to call this one for me because I have been following Khabib and Ferguson.
Yeah.
Together, and I do like Khabib just because of what he did to Barboza.
Yeah.
It didn't phase him at all.
Yeah.
But then again, Ferguson is the same way.
Yeah.
They're basically the same animal. To me, that seems like they are the same animal. That's why they deserve to get this main event.
Yeah.
And it is very hard for me to decide, but I do believe that This will probably be the first UFC where we only see one champion retain, and to me, it'll probably be Joanna. So I will probably go with Ferguson on this one.
Wait, who's got the championship right now with
Ferguson?
Ferguson's got
Yeah,
it.
so I think Ferguson will retain. And
interim, right?
Yeah, he's interim.
Interim.
Yeah, and I do believe Ferguson will take this fight, and because I think even though Khabib might be a crazy motherfucker,
Yeah,
I do believe that Ferguson does have an answer for Khabib,
I gotcha.
and I'm going all the way on Ferguson on this one, and I do love the way Ferguson fights and the way his strategy is. Especially, he does have a counter for the ground game.
Yeah,
And he does have a counter for the striking game.
I gotcha.
So he is probably one of the top notch fighters right now.
I gotcha.
Compared to like most fighters, like I guess,
Yeah.
or Demetrius Johnson, he has an answer for a lot of the ground game and striking game.
I gotcha. So we'll find out next week.
Yeah.
So next week, next Saturday, April 7th.
We
the
shall
UFC date.
bring the results back.
Yep.
And
Well, probably not, because I mean it's probably gonna be like a week after.
Yeah, it'll be a week after.
We're gonna do something Sunday.
we don't. Oh yeah. That's right.
Do a quick podcast on a Sunday. Quick 30-minute cast.
All right. So it looks like we have run out of time again.
Damn it.
So final thoughts. Anybody?
Go watch Ready Player One. It's a good movie.
Oh yeah, and yeah, watch Ready Player One, and definitely watch this UFC. This is a must-watch UFC. To a lot of people, even if you don't watch UFC, and if you watch UFC for certain title fights, this is a UFC to watch, and this is a big UFC title match because it's two titles defending once. It's gonna be a good night, and it's gonna be a packed weekend because you got UFC and then you got WWE. If there's WWE fans out there who listen, there's gonna be a lot of stuff out there next weekend. Be prepared.
Cool. And where can people drop our emails, question us, or drop comments?
Oh yeah, don't forget to follow us at the Fellowship 20. Don't forget to follow us or email us at armedmojo.friends@gmail.com. Don't forget that, guys. Make sure to spread the word, and we will love to hear feedback from you guys. And just spread the word. We just love to hear from you guys.
Yeah,
Also, give your predictions on the fights, and if you're like I said, wrestling. Also, any type of questions, send them over.
Even movie questions, give us something, guys. We'd love to hear from you.
or topics you guys want us to bring up. Yeah, keep helping us grow our channel.
And stay awesome, guys.
See you later, guys.